4282 ya kwama no but way and matches abakoso twanadi na ema sikasem enyina brane o sikasem abekama aye but way regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana www.betway.com.gh and abekwa sani abna fe wo so asani e cabet aboaman yo man so aye fine and some adamount ti no twahoy na bet saver omodi abase ba kubi mpo say a essence o bet saver nti aboama o bet no onyan back onyan papia na yenhwe amuzu question of the day this way where you amuzu p question of the day yedi kan de aya piano jamau anti yampa aya question so we bisa sa when na enana dui ana untimi qualify e mane nyeye entini ye say when na enana dui Nah, Papa Kwesi Manuel on Facebook can say neither side is going to win tonight's game per my checks and consultations is going to be a draw game. Nedi no afe Flint man for SA wako Ediama Liverpool Frank Adom SA Liverpool team no and so at the very ni anadwi Obuase Nyame says Liverpool win by 3-1. Jade Lewis Niyama SA it will be a draw game. Our Braway Ayamuzupi question of the day was Steven Mensah say Liverpool straight win and a record and a win so I say Paris Saint-Germain 1 Liverpool 4 final Clement paid or no and a day I yes message and some at the buy Gideon Bester say Paris Saint-Germain 2 Liverpool 1 Teta Patrick as PSG 3 Liverpool 1 and I feel Cabinet so say Paris Saint-Germain 2 Liverpool 1 and no and some other same message and so the buyer we say the Red Eagles will take the lead and no a senior hollow fight no and a day a yes message and so the buy couple.
Yeah, Rude Boy say good morning bosses. PSG will dismantle Liverpool tonight. PSG 4 Liverpool 1 way and so if you are Bokwa Google Rude Boy and a day about Red Hazard Junior Red Hazard was a Barca will lose today who will come bet one beba na my bet Red Hazard you know ya rich was a fancy keep the fire burning and what they also what is a hit eja and so e wo me pa rich more was a Paris Saint-Germain and no a day about wisdom AJ was a more update on Barca and what they about baptism AJ Prince are watching you live from Chevy. I'll go for Paris Saint-Germain and what they about way a Lawa Pro was a good morning from Kofodria PSG ebe winning game no and also extra day about Neymar Junior was a good morning fancy watching you live and clear ewa bra please give me a more update on Neymar and watch about J okay Imam Al-Hassan Dauda say what kind and no Ede Amano Fred Apia Donzi Jr. was it PSG is winning and so Ede Abba Godfred was says fancy yesterday pa the Atletico Madrid disappointed me pa and so Adeba fancy
yes you come on it you the following news and my tip for an anno pay live our tap crack 101.3 live our seven so 101.3 live from Kumasi and so an important Soka Stadium and so a 101.3 FM Nafi make us a Facebook a Wontumi TV well I can yen page Darama Monshe ma for so enya bi and suntina fi woman soon should be ana TV no I catch us a satellite and you get to BH beba enche bi beba nemum digital de juma and a BM and so YouTube no and so a Wontumi TV for message for yabekinka edi amount this Wontumi Sports Buffet yako foreign near the foreign news ama yetil for an anno pay live on the show yam komra
Yes, name of Jesus. Angwa Juma no you. Yame wohoda se uji dudia obeya Juma. And such no you. Yame wohoda se uji dudia obeya Juma. Ye bompaye Shamachi Israel Yehuwa Ilahenu Yehuwa Ekat. We ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika luvika. Uvika naveshika. Uvika miyodika. Tode yasach. Tode yasach. Todi Ashak. In English, in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Shalom, boy, Kapo. Kapo chairman. I feel chairman.
Yes.
Got a tabu because I'm some messages and a ben no be a say, hey, oh, chairman, ya dear pass, watch me assemble. I just quite be coming home, and papa, me.
Na guess it is how.
Chairman, guess no. Guess no. Me say, how many boys in this year? Me say, guess in this year. Who to his boss? I am number one. Chairman.
Angwa Juma no you. Yami wohoda. Se uji didia. Obeya Juma. And such renya no you. Yami wohoda. Se uji didia. Obeya Juma.
This is the show. Just the latest. I was about from any matches as Sunny and some Mariako and then matches. I was about Sonino. Yet update about Mose Mompe update at your feet Chelsea and I said Yami because and I'm Mompe update and for you and I said Yamasa Minimia Maya that Mommy well Mahudia because I'm going to say quiet but also I'm creating cratch in the crano. What be the baby? HOB. I was on my Europa League, you know. My way party. Wontumi young crana young for stories in you know, and some my for an pay, and some our show no so on him Sanra. One more matches about so we not time I'm on touch media, and no some across another penny, you know. Ya catch us and one matches out to her, and no some about Arsenal Timino. One more at the man of the match. I want Emma Quatana. You found some Martin Otikat, Ebium, and some Iowa Brown Quadana. You found some Morgan Rogers at here. You found some man of the match. I want Emma Brown Cobasa, Bobo Quay, found some Aston Villa, and some Noko Brooke Aquaya Jumanino. One of some other fire. Now make it to another place. Who call a yes signal, Iduna Emra, and you play a Farsa, Hekon and Nar Haradsen, or no, and some Nashel Go Emra, and some Adama Lee, or no, and some man of the match award, and Sana player now. One also your Farsa Rodrigo, and man of the match award, Emra El Kobasa, Real Madrid, Erin First Liker, and I am Madrid Derby El Kobasa, Germany, and no some Timba, some Abaso, Nama Mamini can find to one himself, who call a Yababokua, your Farsa Arsenal, and no Gamino, and some Abasu says, and Arsenal Timono, and some Aqua record, our Brano Pay, yet didn't out the Bassa and Sita, Serbia for the first time in the history of a UEFA Champions League, will be Aqua 7, and Arsenal, woman Casals and Quaway, and some Naquasha 7 at the Amazon say, woman some Ababasa record, not Jamaica Canning on the Emra, Mamma Manager Vanessa Mikel Artete, woman was our coach and some for say, way a statement, and some other mammo, as a one Moko Etihad, Moko Koya Jumana Kama, Moko Manchester United, Moko Ya Jumana Kama Amene, Masa Kwa Radio and your Bako, and Yamianum Anatas and Yamiansa, Mosha Makuma 7, and Chasa Mumba statement at Chasafi, Monsoma Batimiachi, UEFA Champions League, and some other Simon so now manager Wabawano, and the Koba some real game and Yanta or Bonquatano, and some Abbas and Yoma Crossino, Yentia Asama Coachina, your first Arteta, Mikel, and some Arituga.
And confidence and belief, and then in football is not what we did 3 days ago or 2 days. It's gonna be what we do tomorrow when we go to Old Trafford. How we behave, how we play, and are we able to win a game? And that's it. Enjoy tonight because it was a very impressive performance and an unbelievable score. So we deserve that, and now take it and keep improving as a team.
Janet Otis, Yadena accepts Emma Wajatum Sanwa Namadon was thrown as I was out here kind of improvement, and no some to me by and your coach, I found some Mikel Arteta, Yadena accepts Emma Yato from an Omo Legenda, Nidin Ades Yoro Henry, as a Semra, and some CBS, almost studios, Henry said for now, Arsenal bonoma will be da. Wabo Arsenal na wajay nedi ono and some ye fun. Na jiba kwamana ye worried and say no musha 7 and no more striker. Dabi and one will be on a go Dabi, but Wontumi 7 at dia. Moving Kwama and Sama McCantra, sir, and Arsenal Bonner and Seno Bonner, just a ghost Amano, woman strike and a one way you're trying to find here, and some no crossy he will you, Wayamasa, Horis and one Gemino, Muni Gabra Martinelli, Masha 7, Muni Bukao Saka, Masha 7, Muni Gabro Jesus, I 7, Karavat and some and Womaniano, I 7. Now the best work can MC and I'm a referee or no from a fano woman to Arsenal matches and Potema not just because I can try Tamanabia Gabra Martinelli and training now number Paula Wontumi create chances and how was what this season I compare last season what I compare last 2 seasons at him and some last 2 seasons at the last season and Arsenal and so Popona Wontumi create chances at Mwanka Samuel Mopa Bonef Arsenal board the show what Raw Ayan na trouble na go na so this is more than corner Ayan na mo pega corner ya some pieces more born kwa na my crossing was this Sanya man na nam the Arsenal fonya Wontumi create and empo mo fu say we ya plan we ya planunti na Arsenal and some antimisha go na no and you be our pra and mo share 7 into say mo create chance and kwa dia go no and some ababa ana my kobusa Mikel Arteta yintie owura farisa Thierry Henry.
The way we lost what we were about in terms of playing. And I go back to the same thing, and that's what I was saying. A lot of people are missing or not missing. They were there at the beginning of the season. I saw the same thing last year. No shot on target, not creating enough. I'm not talking about scoring goals on set pieces. I'm talking about you went from a team that was creating at will with the same players and not creating at all with the same players. Yes, it happened now without Kai Havertz. It happened before with Kai Havertz and Odegaard and Bukayo Saka. That's what I was saying. And this is worrying for me when you don't create.
So what's the solution?
Ask Mikel.
That's it. Mutram how no and to catch us on create ya men kwadi ati yakra. I just mu creating kwadi chances no. Mo so mu betimi a hye nyina no ay update and no some about Bernardo Peno ya de ay sem nyina so ate amao. Na mamen front to one ade men saka no no pay and some other shark your fellow Brahim Diaz as a Senra, one of some Casa Brahim Diaz as say the best work come out and say, and then we are the woman party back and I just woman in Bonnepo and I Rio Madrid, we are the best club and some of us are so now anyone a draw game of Basua will be as I and I let you come pan boy and I let you and we are not that magical night as our Santiago. I have been a bone to more Montreal say and Mama Madrid to me qualify and one and you game an F for a game at Tempa and to say yeah Real Madrid and some measure 2-1 and Quandy what did you about a year and some other Martina and a crow Faswa when your second goal some Amatino was one year ball not 1 year I don't go so short but once I said you probably do so pure box anymore none of your crowds so pass minimum once I said baby Kakabi a J and I don't know say I won't J the Amasa I was so the show and I won't drink a cabinet on the show and then some amateurs when your second go Emra and some animals Blancos way and your Morocco Niakota your father said Brahim Diaz.
Everything. So I didn't try to shoot at the beginning because I was trying to pass in the box, but it was so many players. So I saw Jimenez went like I did the movement, so he went, and then I take the touch and I see the goal open, so I shot. No, I like to see everything. So I didn't try to shoot at the beginning because I was trying to pass in the box, but it was so many players. So I saw.
Saswete and we're going to player. Your father said Julian Alvarez. I share no massa. Me say Eswani and so Catrano Alcatano and some ama reasons and Tiaman for say and a pep who player to say and what Jana Mano corner Jenny do I wash a team in the more just a chance in no way a Julian Alvarez and want to go. One more game and a boy say one of your fools at Real Madrid Esha going at the right time because almost starting game and Shannon Chappie and a Madrid Madrid go at the right time. One respond one second half or say almost second goal so samba at the right time. I know and I know to be amani mamu den and some Nadiama side of France I let to Colombo and Juba Como manager and some and say one more at so our game more one more our 90 minutes up our fear I just one casa ground said yeah one more supporters and then Tinyamia Duma next week Wednesday one more retail game I just know ever cause one more telephone now also some to me qualify now coach and fan say Diego Simeone or no and was say Emra Atletico Madrid and you're dead our game more now match I'm we are losing 200 year was some of us we are alive I was a match and I get just one goal deficit and I'm going to cross our game more into on Nigeria Nyamia Duma next Wednesday and according to coach and fan say Simeone or say Wednesday and a beautiful night what can you say now Kutiamuno na chasa Madrid for munim grama mama esa so mo sufie na aye Civitas Metropolitano no womu supporters ebe create ama chasa hobe den amamo chasa manager no say wabra mo supporters no ebe support mo nko ade enom ebe ya beautiful night ade ama saida ya first Atletico ani nyina no and some aye asema opposite number ade ma coach aye fanisa Ancelotti some ade to do say last season no woman can call Ecolusu 1-0 Inter. Next one to continue and manage to me 10 a 10 around that. Woman bet to me the B and some idea deep Bobokua. Your fans are Real Madrid and Wakatana. What make a difference? I fans Brahim. One and your second goal winning goal and some animal Real Madrid no Shabak Mami moment now we'll appear every Santiago Bernabeu and some aqua drive here. Not just a Brahim Diaz Alcono MSL supporters are woman outside the stadium supporters are woman some will be able to Brahim for will be able to Diaz and some come away as I am a Juna when we game Ekofia Kwajana Homeno was some Friday time and some other my friends are was our just outside Santiago Bernabeu and no I am Brahim Diaz and some idea now I'm a former Real Madrid I'm a player and maybe a I am defender left back now your fano I Alvaro Benito Villa Asha Real Madrid Chelsea I played the ball and I'm an Casam or joining rock band as a rock band no or Omutun Jum just you're from a Pegnoi now Pegnoi I have bantano or your guitarist not just about guitar or running here Babo playing and no guitar no now over fun some I Alvaro Benito Villa was it you want to just say Sure, ebi a born man shabi. Na so we shall born here pa Brahim Diaz na. And when you winning goal man team no, fan goal no aton chain. Nation adjuma defensively akwadana yen enwa. Na o say Real Madrid obiya to me aya adjuma den. No obiya som to me aya adjuma to say no akwadana. Your fan say Brahim Diaz aya ya forget to PSG. Forget Liverpool, forget FC Barcelona team be a waka and some our no carton will be ano Real Madrid Edward to call Ebeka from say players no Obia Jumaten as Brahim Diaz Madrid Ebetmia show Bia as our Jumadia and also Nagusu El Cosanimo one himself Mbappe no one happy na Genta Mbappe and happiness and one Casano Montebo our form I just on Vinicius Semionino as no missing in action and na Shalanya Papa Bias and Tomuria game na a Barca Kylian Aram and some Leko Rumno Yasuna and Raho was in Trasi Achas a 100-year Barcelona one of some anti-Maniani day now almost a manager first Ancelotti nine Bob Pampa will be an saying one of any form of point and Kabia game in the one of first in a betty Abba come Amatun Oyariana and a quarter said Debbie on your way why you're free to Panama problem and some ne seno answer me can last week in so boy no wo so wanya dentalist na chasamsa kaka wakotu enti coach ne say ne seno me can one sem no enom and also aye boy ne ya enti for best 5 and as 3 days and ye want me anya training papa bia and some want me and training ye enom aye for 3 days now the baba boy aye let to come Madrid aye there aye sheda ho matumpa ne ye na otidi e ba semra sanka omunya third goal na nka by now aka Madrid obetimi aka so ma qualify because that chance na no aye final play Mbappe lay ball and some Adama Vinicius as wa bra Wontumi am pass no ye am Atletico for so clear one more lines na no ana manager say ono diri pass sa ball we eno ana ha dwen pa ball we wo ka say Leo Messi Gomani Liverpool na Dembele konya last minute chance bi say na Messi jana ho to picture na Messi o say do mafrim ampomu kwaje 4 manager Ancelotti so say sa ball we na Mbappe antimi am pass ni ye no ebe ha dwempa no say eye bra esanse dru be na chasa boys ni nyina no wo mo som abra eno nti enema sa final pass no eno som antimi ankoye na so Ancelotti say eno na chasa mo game plan eno say wo mama Atletico abobo no etu hwe bia mpa no Atletico team no wo mo control possession na mo so mo yesan ko mekache Atletico on a break the attacker say be a counter attack na no ana mo yeso be ampa mo ye e nya 2 goals ana deba konso no say wo mo atumi defend ye pass say na eno a William Alvarez e go no kra no anya chance on one and catch say kan say individual anya brilliance ana akoda no and some adinya go to Real Madrid e be correct leg na qualify yentie some and after the game we and some a different one coach your fan Ancelotti at the man central.
We didn't want to press not on time to give them the opportunity to do counter attack. We wanted to keep a good block. I think that defensively we didn't concede opportunities. Julian Alvarez scored a fantastic goal, but I think it was not a clear opportunity. And defensively we were good. When we are solid defensively with the quality, we can win. We can win. Yeah, it's quite easy to say, but this is the reality. We defended well with this kind of quality in front. Frequently we win the game.
Carlo Ancelotti and I'll tell you exception in no yet to Kadiama and Pemecatro so must say I Brahim Diaz a goal I outside Real Madrid for say mo buy am from flags and ma ban mre na wo be a go wie na ya pombo shero some situation ma me wo mo say no abronche one say Vinicius no wo obstruct a goalkeeper e fan say Jean Oblak na no pay our sports bite me buy Real Madrid for say referee sis here de obi anka bi e no mo be na dey plan na chasa bonum na bia o mo player and see a goalkeeper anim enti referee na make na some no down na no pay a story ama wono and some aya chess obi onim day our referee mu no was no sanka referee dino game ekofa and kobeje off and ye tiaboboku a ye fan sa Real Madrid e wa bra no and some aya update abamadi kan catch us na a ball aya 5:45 aya final and Inter Milan team no wo mu ye no some ana ball game first leg no and no some basso o Real fan sa Espen Escas no every Norway and akwakodi game we the Clear Arena ho and some that game no and also everybody so early kick off and no ebiam ye wa big gamer and also other course our Germany no we are first leg our Alliance Arena referee Michael Oliver and Kwakodie woman Oliver Kusin team no and some ball Benfica our Stadio Dalu woman some FC Barcelona ebeshi anana referee no and some Felix Zoya from Germany and after Paris Saint-Germain and some Liverpool gamer and Liverpool team no woman and Nadia Massa Baby Omokwana no she na referee no David Demassa from Italy one of some other betty na yenta son one after the other you can go Inter Milan report to me say Inter Omokwana say a Barca Inter Milan and some to Misha na Inter Esha return leg na Inter qualify Ethiopia some team Inter the Mensa telling you say Sika Inter Milan ebenyano and some about drew a little over 100 million euros esa sababia womo bonum afri ana babia Inter Milan ababe drone Jamaican can say womo timi qualify aya 100 million ana Inter boboku no womo som sabetimi yaka na a chance na womo goalkeeper no abetimi ada post no munim say Jan Soma ayo bi akwa surgery according to coach no na what training enra training and ready. What okay, I just quite na woman call away no na so nyina ti no German say can say coach and fan say Simone Inzaghi essay and from Sabia Jan so ma aka aye ne aka say traveling I just quite na hono nyina no on your full sir and goalkeeper Josep Martinez ano and the best starting game na abo post no mo and some adiama bobokua your fan say Inter Milan abo abo game no and no some apostle now Stefan de Vrij enwa one the coach and about de Vrij say woman fan game by game na omo imagine say be omo look ahead answer will be a Inter betimi akwa ni mu Inter betimi akwa ni de se wanim wonya ndin ye ya esidan and be akokotwe ayi adamaches awodo a eno so adu anim to no de wono so odiri be se kwambia so no womo so emfa and game eno enso abasoma me opposite number edema owura fan say Simone Inzaghi aye former striker your fan Robin van Persie ono and a coach final aye Timber Julian Timber and we share go no Ninian Quentin Timber abom adama final na owura fan say van Persie and we say team somewhat Champions League anymore. Ebi are very good defensively. Womo say ya dia wa bomo kwa anymore. Now so Inter Milan dia omo ya dukamo omo group stages no. And as a group phase omo consider one goal. And o kwa ball kwa na chese ya po wi o. And ba say omo consider one goal nyesa. Nanko bian to me say Inter. Into onu ni kwa say omo twamo bi catch one of Van Persie and him say Inter for no masa omo defensive power into a gamer and abaya then I was a final Amadompano and some Opeja Yinton Van Persie.
And really well, and the attack really well, and Inter Milan does both. It is really difficult to score against Inter, and it is really like a big challenge for us to not give away spaces, because they vary with their positions a lot. It's like in their build-up they go everywhere, which is a strength, but it could be a weakness as well. So we have to exploit the weakness there. And this is the gray area. This is the area where we can really create something, or Inter can really hurt us. So it's a really thin line we are all balancing on. I think Inter is balancing on a very thin line, but we are balancing on that thin line too. And
except Senina no and some other my young call I Bamuncha and a tree our Lian Savana Unim Sana Trino I 149 matches our Champions League anymore and a goalkeeper Manonoya and so apple now Sebastian Jura your fan some Manonoya some to me upon Quadia now chess and a game at Tosoma Kumako 150 and a goalkeeper no our Champions League anymore now just so run fan Noya no more Jumpano and some ideas a goalkeeper no make appearances anymore and some that ya say owura fan say Manonoya no and so aye Ika Casillas onko about 177 matches our Champions League anymore afena Noya about 150 of them Xabi Alonso so aye manager when him say 6 matches our ball e dia tia aye Bamunche Oluzubi wa drum yensa Wawini miensa yese aye manager fan Ancelotti nkoa ana atimi manage aye game against Bamunchen our bra wonum antimi Lusubie eno aye 10 matches ana awura fan Alonso atian aye 6 and Waluzona Dria na cheso no some extra chain run no and some area ko 7 na Xabi Alonso say sani 6 matches our bra on Lusubi against Boboko fan say aye ban ni nyina no was secret to be no bia na dionim and say the next game I am very important at the mano and it's an next match say bino say be minds no foof and asampo against why sound or proper no now omonim say them a Champions League game and a bass a gamer one Munich no was in the try say one some betting result a commence say game no intensity ever was so a very tough game a quite down na say Liverpool betting afa win edia one some epe wa bro Wontumi say Bobokua your fan say Liverpool mami player na your fan Alfonso Davies enwa one some an Vincent company and a bad pre-match conference and one Alfonso Davies and Sunye was some I am probably say no one shouldn't to me Liverpool sanamum on the TDA pass when a top game and a basun to send one say sanumum Yanti Alfonso Davies.
You know, 3 games like you said we haven't got the better of them, but But yeah, I mean, you know, obviously we know that in the back of our head, but it's not going to stop us from playing our game, from playing how we want to play, from playing our football, and yeah, we know that you know it's going to be a tough game, and overall that we're going to do what we need to do on the pitch.
Fan sir Alfonso Davis answer de Benano pay and some our show so afei mamen for a Bobo Crab fan sir Benfica Shadrack Yenko a Portugal Stadio Dalu Enra ade tennis no pembe catch sir wo ko dinner ama chese dinner no enom about so no owura fan sir Jorge Mendes ni agency and no some dinner we moment na to some akodi wie omo sane yes no na wo say owura fan sir Mendes and Central for Kasa na meeting asia no aye dinner no na Rafa Marquez and some awasebi owura fan sir Deco and some account Jorge Mendes and an nkofo no mo some na Mendes appear and mo san say na opani meeting kwasela mi Jamal me catch na person so Yamal ni ba bia ko best we best extend the contract until 2030 and some adama bouncer until me Yamal de kon bia so no we be renew we be extend na mom anuma ko kama and mo san na Ansu Fati and was Ansu Fati ayobia watre on so many occasions and we are singing so we say when in born papa and who here so no and some playing time to come be so no we ba so chese akotana ye fan Ansu Fati ayobia no and some here playing time na so no agent na kan ye waka say also man a client and abo body bi we can squad no asu say be manager na ebe na bo and as manager na my branding club na be shark mama ayo picture na ebe be atwam Ansu Fati liye Messi time waje La Liga omu player of the month aduba because that picture way bakubu one man Messi janetia wonom abon samena eniyoma sese adetiemo sam de obi anim sade ade no ensom ebesi akosa player yi ana ne yeka na wasem nei ne modobo akwa bibi ho atidia me nya no say goalkeeper Chesney ono ebe start game no abo post no mo ebiam aye Jules Kounde Pau Kubarsi, Inigo Martinez, Alejandro Balde, Frankie de Jong, Pedri, Anna Dani Olmo, Womo Abeshetre, and Fifi, Lamine Jamal on the right, Rafinha on the left, Anna Robert Van Dosky, now, coach, and say, Adina Esi, okay, Omrika Kobo, I have Benfica group face, no, was sent and Sensibium, Sebia Basa, Kwaya Shana, Benfica, the kind of goes to be ansana, on a Basam, Amaba Tedabi, and Sibium, Benfica, come of us on a bomb ball, and a bass and so Quaya, one some fast bomb and a tree, the Bessie, Yentia Basa coach, no.
I think they have their idea how they want to play. We have our idea how we want to play. So I think everyone, both from us, think we have a good strategy. So we will see what happens. I hope that we are better prepared for the counterattack they have and also the dynamic they showed in the first in the match. What was it, 3 weeks ago? So I say it's a tough match, and hopefully we are prepared better than the last match.
Sir Hansi Flick on our test and excepts in no yet Emma yet for an hour per life and so our show no bium and so a Bobo Crab fan South Paris Saint-Germain one more bubble game no Eddie Tiabo Kua ye fan say Liverpool my country on per baby a Liverpool supporters ya locate and some Adiamo so Montana say our stadium no yes say yes ultras na say one number be best 250 say one some quarter baby one so be buy a Liverpool supporters Serbia, did be a wet team, Ebebiano, Womusubetia, a neutralize, Womutedina, my Foria, and some Aye Bobo Crafanisa, Paris Saint-Germain, and Sadia. Number of Dominion says security, Womu say I am very tight internet, say, oh, you Liverpool fan, or Travoye, and some Makara Usro, Serbia Biatomo pay our Paris Amamako, game against Real Madrid, I am Faina, Amioko Bomwa, Womusa Fashion to him, say, Biano Matessa, and no some never see and security. I am very tight. Our Brameka say no, and we be also I find the Amamua, move free Liverpool, Como, and some Abba Ebium, and some Anderson, Messe Oran almost strike out. Now inform them, Martinelli, one of the first nine. Yabetiana, Creature Quaraskilia, and the Bradley Bacola, our bra, Desere Due, Womo, Amunina, so Bonat, Sanimu Makuma Fono, and some other tough pa. Nina said, Coach and Ria, Wabel Cobaswan, the Promachese, Manager Luis Enrique, Adequatu Gasse, about Tempasa PRG, Ebetimia stop Liverpool, Womo fighter jet, and yes, na fighter jet here any day body because I don't know what the quack kono over the American movie na just America for you and the adenam wiam shion na just say womu ko gem missiles atomu ano no was say Liverpool omo fighter jet no bako eye Mohamed Salah on the right o start here on tono ebiam Luis Diaz on the left wo kwa unya no just say so boss layo say Diogo Jota say Darwin Nunez or say womani monom aye fighter jet and a Liverpool uzi enti untimi stop nemom sen omutimi manage omo manage impose omo style our bra style and say womo som Liverpool enya boni bi modia and e kwambi aso no omo ensom ebetimi ahye na na kweda na fan sa Joao Neves akweda na enra one the coach and a bad pro match Joao Neves or say Liverpool eni bonemom one you jiri ba se na bobo kwa fan sa aye Paris Saint-Germain womo aye superior to Liverpool na dentia boy ni fu say enye Liverpool yonko say aye ka say and some other Paris Saint-Germain no yentia kodana ye fan say Joao Neves our brother and some other kakra tuja
every day and in the beginning of the Champions League we're a little bit struggling but it's not because we are playing bad, it's because we didn't score a lot of games that make PSG a little bit how can I say, we're not doing bad. I think it's just we are not scoring a lot of goals like we are doing now. And yeah, like I said the question before, we are doing very well. We played every single match with the same rhythm, with the same quality. And yeah, of course, we have a lot of energy right now. We are doing very well with.
Yes, I know I have some Quadana fans, Joao Neves, and I'll tell you, Casa, ya Dennis, Emma, yet you for an hour, but say Liverpool to Manua, woman, our name of message in and some other said, Gentia, FA, edit 2-game ban, Emma manager, your fans and a slot, or Castle Ball, and your Merseyside derby area, I didn't see them the bass, manager, command opposite number, and as a referee, well, command of Cotton Chia, and I referee Michael Oliver, not just one mere referee say fee na some say anya kotonchi ane keke the FA atwa ya wo some adaba to reasons in tia manager fan say ana slot omo man ban encounter one Michael Oliver nya eni omo say wo catch a referee use F word and my referee say wo asem what demand tell the amomo pa ama chese no use F word e hye ho ebiam wo say be ka say that be ano Liverpool entimi anje Premier League no enso omo na so and so use F word or the blame and so bo ever bo aye referee na your fan say Michael Oliver na chese sentence me no ebiam use F word say Liverpool entimi anje league na what the F aye so bo no and some other ball aye referee na your fan say Michael Oliver to mu say owura ne say opani anya bia won fon so to na won saka say aye anyway na aye so some moment na say emotions no and some kakra no aye emotional no and man yes I dey no ya anka bia anka ensi and na obetia manage ni emotions no better yentie Liverpool coach no
7 or 8. I think what I've said also in the written report, and I can say this one more time, that the moment it happened I was quite emotional for everything what had happened in the last 7 or 8 minutes and maybe during the whole game, and I chose to go on the pitch instead of staying calm, stay inside and then talking to the referee, to Michael. Now I don't have these same emotions anymore, so I think I should now set a better example than I set back then, and don't go into this situation again. I think it's clear what I've said and what Michael has written, what I have written, and I think Michael has been in the news quite a lot recently, and I don't think it helps if I add something to that now. Now I have my emotions under
referee na your friend say Mike Oliver e woni nsurum na sam anya dane ho asam enso nya denti on so be san ka bibia biem enso ade asoso na omubusa coach ne say o referee say Luis Enrique enwa before edit to just and Liverpool and the best team our Europe coach ne say on Luis Enrique enya adwentabi Liverpool team the best team our Europe ya kase the best team enso our Europe our so je aye Champions League ntina aye Real Madrid omonko a me classify mo say we be the best team ever Europe na mom we be yes what is attack e ma Liverpool dia won say ne pakọ na enya adwen.
And if my thoughts are not so much on these kind of things, because my thoughts are on Paris Saint-Germain, and if we finish this game it's about Southampton, if we finish that one it's again on Paris Saint-Germain. The good thing this week was it was the first time that we had a bit more time than all the other games we've played, because normally there were only 2 or 3 days in between, and that's definitely a good thing, because Paris Saint-Germain needs all our attention, and 2 days would probably not be enough to prepare the team well enough for this team. Because I'm really impressed with what I saw. Clearly, during the weekend, 4-0 lead at halftime. It's a nice compliment to get, but the best team in Europe has to win the Champions League, and we are far away from that, starting with a very difficult game tomorrow, and then all the difficult ones that are coming up, because we already know the draw. So I think the best team in Europe at the moment is still Real Madrid, because they won this competition last season. And to say, for us, someone else can say something different, but for us to say that, then you first have to win it before you can say this. My thoughts are not so much on these kind of things, because my thoughts are on Paris Saint-Germain, and if we finish this game it's about Southampton, if we finish that one it's again on Paris.
Sunti eno and some na Jamaica can say yes Manchester for say boss akwara na fa say man Casado ombo so mo prepare na omunum say so mo kwa wo mo sabeka akwara na fa say Casado ntinai no wo mo prepare 80 million euros say be akwada no wo mo so mo betime nya edna baboboku a ye fa say manju ameno Casano and some update about Chelsea for no yes wo mo nyina so mo ya da manager ntinai wodru Chelsea asosos essay and so Maresca any baby akọ Enzo Maresca ebeste empo wo mo plan for nyame yarma na season na nyame yadom na se transfer market ni bia wo mo baba striker na dintia striker wo mo mpabi January and say wo mo call market ni mo no wo mo share nya the right profile ye cast the right profile wo bia no one way available out there ba Chelsea wo no so na betimi abo ama go so mo penalty and ba so man kwankophobia enso amfana ma no enso kakra from asore ba deminya no say woman musi akanema basa sa players no yes boys libya ni adwomo ti se bia nema enso ebetimi aba no wo mtidi e ba so ba mo de obi ani hweka wo mo na kwa besan sa probia no I was said the best and body my basa and it's a boss and say ya juma na bia nema no ebetimi aba nko ade a wo mo so ebeti ase ama kwara na fere se nema no enso aba ni ti eno aye kakra so ama so de ba ye frisi na fe abedwa fon man ye to so this aye Wontumi sports buffet live on Wontumi 101.3 from the station Zanka and I feel live on Facebook and YouTube no yamana yamatuaso.
Was the goal to take a little advantage from this game. It's not a big advantage, but we are quite satisfied because we have to fight the second leg, but with this advantage, and I think that we can have the confidence necessary to move on. It will be open game. Nobody knows what could happen there, and as I said, we are quite satisfied. Not too much to have this little advantage, but we know that it will be really difficult. Was the goal to take a little advantage from this game. It's not a big advantage, but we are quite satisfied because we have to fight the second leg, but with this advantage, and I think that we can have the confidence necessary to move on. It will be open game. Nobody knows what could happen there, and as I said, we are quite satisfied. Not too much to have this little advantage, but we know that it will be really.
I say if YouTube ne gina so nti mu amobe say e bia Facebook atiko na be so monitor live or YouTube e ho betimi monitor me babedwafo sesi ana ma so YouTube no we aye Prince Aka or say we Barcelona fans know we have qualified already. We are waiting for Dortmund or Lee. Elvis and Katia so say Wontumi or say TV ne off phone na Facebook on so santi esremo Shaq Monkey can no man see any man na yam quick. We the Liverpoolians are repeating 1984 season record. We are winning trouble in Shraba Frank are watching you live from a Tim Kofi Nimo and also did a message in the Bible trouble there. Self Africa Muffin. Tebi how the leak up be count there. I will bet me I can say those people can be Joseph Ochre essay. Good morning, Sports God. Watch you live from Wasel Kropon on YouTube, Wontumi TV. And I will see you Drew Thursday. Was a Sports God more fire. I feel when so essay bounce all the way handsy ball and or take the message, you know. And so at the band and play live on the show now. Meza say be a fight.
Nyame adom fancy me to me say oh yeah. And okay what lazy me what lazy no one. Na dia wonya bodu mu yam wo fie ha no
o wade
enche bia me lawyers betra ma mo
se
ade na wo ne asare bodu mu akeka mutra bom amu yam fie ha ne Shadrack no se me wo fa na abom pa enkomodi dia medi nyina ne se me wo fa na abom pa bishop minim se wutie mi anope onu abo fancy mu pa se omunjiji mi wo kromu ase no munyam kama na mo fa nkra ne ma no
okay
na me na ne fefefe dia ma no
okay new yeah, where the
Bokopa
okay my
you konta about
so be fine
oh nyame ado wan ka just okokunto kwa Saturday
marriage ataro no
wan ka just okokunto kwa Saturday
oh he
we kocha de bia okokunto kwa
mabuo wo me enkom new me sha sem free wo
and na Champions League night ya na metaka semba ko picture say do games say ya onya champion supporting about support to be an answer against. Let's say one turn and may enjoy almost all the games. Now, for why Mbappe and Vinicius stay very silent against Atletico Madrid now? But Fatchem and I started from Club Brugge and Aston Villa game now. It was a game back ahead of the game. People were saying, oh, Aston Villa probably in the last top Club Brugge because Club Brugge okay in the game against Atlanta and Gasperini. En route to this stage, no man perform yepa. Club Brugge hasn't been a team one. Which we can say, oh, I'm semi-final of the Champions League. I'm GNE. But you know, say, season after season, group stages be on moment to be bamwa number 3 number sako. But this season, it has been different. After say, Omunya 5-2 in and out against Atlanta, no. Many were saying, oh, this is in there. Club Brugge betting but coming up against Aston Villa, it was a gamer. In fact, you know, Emery Juma, why you know, over the course of time, you know, said this season, you know, or punch it above the weight. Now, in my opinion, O'Shea Emery as a coach, I mean, come on, you're different. O'Shea Aston Villa as a clubber. Almost so common a different. You know, Emery there, a car European trophies, I our Jimmy and Santuasu. Waji Europa League no Asaba 2014 no Asaba Beji 2015 no Asaba Beji 2017 three successive seasons you know G Edema Sevilla for make Europa League no 2020 2021 season so Asaba Europa League na bim eba Beji de ma Villarreal for so ya kwa me say you know rename manager bit say Diego Simeone no omna the campaigns out the Europa League. And I crack, I'm graduate about the Champions League proper. But Yamubedu, no, I could then be so hard. But talk about the kind of job you know Emery I this season for Aston Villa now. Say manager no Juma why baby. Look, you shouldn't forget so a French champion. What French PSG at time or Ligue 1 no dem PSG for. And he's been working tirelessly for every club or be coach, being it PSG, Sevilla, Villarreal, Arsenal, and Aston Villa. Even the squad, no many people are arguing, say, a bit me out boss some of the top clubs in the brave. Only Watkinson, not only the line, Rashford, Leon Bailey, Morgan Rogers in the number 10 behind the lone striker. The method of pivot of margin elements, Jory elements. I mean, look at this squad. Natural me perfect and they were bench were in a free team in Paul Torres in Obium, Diego Carlos, or Bo Ezri Konsa. and a Tyrone Mix. And he has a very solid backline. Lucas Dean, Obiara Fino. But these are all guys from that system. And the game against Club Brugge, you know, make say Aston Villa 1981-82 season, you know, I'm gonna do the Champions League. It was the 6th time an English club would be eligible the Champions League. The 6th time Aston Villa 1981-82 season, you know. And at that time, it was a miracle. Nigel Kinsby, that goalkeeper, was from the bench. Instead of Courtois, B2, Lunina, and I know Babaji, Edema, Real Madrid. The same thing, Nigel for Aston Villa, 1981-82 season. Also, and they did that with miracle. This season, Aston Villa drew the semi-final. But Osha Omo goalkeeper, he is a world champion for Argentina. And after even the World Cup, the performance for Aston Villa has been a top-notch performances, and the 4-2-3-1 is very flexible in the final 10. Flexible in the sense that it be a Rashford when he found fast, it be a Matikash, it be a Leon Bay, it be a he keeps changing and very adaptive system. And a manager friend say, you know, Emery, what they are building the team Aston Villa, and they Washa Leipzig, whole Germany, when Juventus bought 0-0, and then Club Brugge, or Kosheno. Beer obi be kan say higher cry last stop, but in my opinion na cry last stop cry na yaw manager na ya Juma dia Aston Villa for domestically it has been tough, but Europe no pa the next game no ye de no a course so Amsterdam. That game no de ya Arsenal come no mawie 7 goals
7 there.
Nobody is coming back against this. Arsenal come no mawie. Look, if you talk about the EPL, Arsenal for Jitum say the kind of dominance and Man City have muscle and Sana all be ne disciple back with Arsenal for after you know him able to decoy, you know. Let me kill a try so or did the winning mentality back to the squad. Sometimes so bet you have to talk to achievers now do maba. Sometimes to build it team from the scratch. This Arsenal side I discussing, they have a midfield of Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard. Yo, how many clubs in the bigger midfield do we say? I mean, how many clubs? Manchester United and extra goal.
Well, new me so me but I'm sorry, network no I stable Facebook no, and so as I'm live on Facebook Wontumi TV. Oba no wa share say ye gusu ye presentation na streaming no catain fi asamba new yanto aso yaw. So my shares like team did, and I was saying say so Ekofo share 7 goals in row without a proper number 9. Without a proper number 9. I mean, it turned in one area. Trossard, Leandro Trossard, and Mikel Merino. This attack and they share 7 goals against who? A side that or no en route to this stage, you know. No, so you kuku da badiama free wall. No, a punch it or beat say Juventus more. But Arsenal they want to be more, and they have 6 different scorers against PSV and Ra. It was a game. Arsenal for no money the Oba hat trick in brace in one. But they said they will create more. Game no more critical. There are a lot of positives. Arsenal they say Aston Villa for now. Arsenal came wa ya o show many pair or more when money in dream pa buy ni Bakusi so twemo Atletico Madrid and Madrid so try Arsenal for what the Arsenal for yan dru ho the same man no agumo so, but what they have done against PSV and Rano a massive distraction against the side. A side that before Baby do this stage, not so hard man for power. But look at the performance. 6 different scorers and Martin Odegaard was the only player on your base. Other than that, they had control, they had balance, and they had that audacity. I know what Chelko say. The more yeah, more body you know, be a Madrid no more the young Kohoba, more I had the it was a beautiful game from Mikel Arteta and the boys, you know. A typical 4-3-3 strikerless formation. How he got the goals, you know, and a miracle. It was a goal made out of creativity. Those goals in no more prepare. But Adebayo is so beautiful about Arsenal from the days of Arsene Wenger. I say every time more fans will be beat to celebrate. Regardless of how team the ball. And 0-0, you have nothing to talk about. 7 goals. I can confidently say Arsenal I'm coming him. Yeah, Arsenal coming him. The beard who be cry. Me who Arsenal a woman him. Young court the next game so Madrid let's go Madrid. And the man call cry na ya won't mama. Look, Madrid call manim against Real Sociedad. Okay, player we know Hendrick. Madrid against Man City. Okay, player we know Mbappe. Yeah. This has been Real Madrid and rounding player you know Brahim Diaz.
This is Real Madrid against a very deep block like Atletico Madrid. Mbappe ntimi nwram because Mbappe epemrika up a game who beam nam some beam so that he takes advantage of the spaces and the pockets. But now let's go Madrid there. Obia oponum a body sanwa, you need a very good close control, a very high technical index. High technical index means you have 2 goals in a shine on Kasim CCA. Rodrigo go no and yet tapping. It was a goal or who you might be a box and sana or place 3 different sequences and sana ball it on it. Over Brahim Diaz goal now after set the ball, you switch the call out wide the man. I mean, watch this goal from Rodrigo. Of Fabano out wide, beat his marker, outpaced him, and sana all try call the wider right of the goalkeeper Oblak. Now this is a goal full of technical brilliance because the technical brilliance and person say bono we can find to play it so and we catch him say me print to pull to set tapping. He had to work for the goal. And Nuntino so for bit to say Mbappe dia so deep block no a bad thing say obetwe 1 2 3 at the ball na sa akwa room but say we take it deep through no one eba na mu so dia maybe to say the goal our World Cup against Poland for France, you know. Or take a long break counter, quickly a far ball and they cut on it. But a basse opponent now on any ball without the ball, they sit in a very, very deep block, 4-4-2, with even 2 strikers of Julian Alvarez and a Griezmann. No, yeah, they all stay behind the ball. A Banasana, the 2 lines of defense, the midfield and the defense, you know, it becomes very difficult to be room. And to check Rodrigo goal, anywhere we are. Now go back to Brahim Diaz goal. No. Think about the box. How many touches and how many players and take you on? And you goal like a friend said attacking. He had to work around that goal. And you go na them mama who's a kakra or just also apropos. Sana the ball at it. That takes a lot of technical brilliance. And Madrid say omo bi ne ho kire no say ubiem na ne ball Barcelona or more do be come recover technical 4-4. So be sit deep. To say let's go Madrid. Our players have 4 ball not done it done or the ball the Baby run it. This is Real Madrid. They are built in a way they have many characters on the field, different attributes of characters. And the Madrid war. And Madrid next time say let's go Madrid. Man punish Real Madrid team no. Madrid starting 11. Mumi and Sapen head natural defenders.
Okay.
The whole Ancelotti in the lineup no. E mo free pay and you war more as a defender. So we all can be on your man row.
So Rudiger, Asensio, Raul Asensio, na Forlan Mendy.
And one where we opening. Naturally, defender Bianca lineup no beam.
Yes, Anka originally on paper. Team Ninye.
Look, if you have 2 wingers, on any day, Mami for Liverpool team no. Oh Cody at our left, our offensive Valverde. Oh Salah at our right, our offensive Mendy. I mean, who says Mendy can defend against Salah? Which day? But I'm saying Diego Simeone didn't come to win. Or there were no any idea me close pockets. Then I take advantage of little chances out of the game. No, they are punishing Real Madrid. I mean, 2014 you met them. 2016 you met them. This time Madrid they say you were free more. I mean, Diego Simeone was there to move Atletico Madrid from this Europa League as dominant forces in that second tier, a bi-European affair, making sure that Atletico Madrid is now a top-tier European giant. But be about Madrid, you will tell about Atletico Madrid, not in terms of trophies, but in terms of performance in the last 10 years. Obo Barcelona, Obo Juventus, Obo Madrid, Obo Liverpool, Obo Manchester. Atletico Madrid is in that bracket in the last 10 years by their performance. By their performance.
As a manager, so yes, I say, almost second on what channel or not dinner or my born in FB. But said you can I wire Jumal?
I can't say show. Say, Spain now because we break the duopoly between Madrid and Barcelona. A big headache, a full syllabus, just all costed because Madrid for the team borrow market for player be out of nowhere. No more system there. And then Barcelona for a miracle be on Lamasia, almost Shishan crowded. It is said 2 teams sorry. Say a more other part of the world than one. Barca sorry, Madrid are sorry. Who is Atletico Madrid? I mean, who is Sevilla? Who is Villarreal? But don't forget that those clubs in who free Spain, mafia man for her. But Simeone has done so well. What's that can I say? How many coaches at the club will be free Europa League or the Atletico Madrid on fighting for budget? How many times I see Simeone fighting for players? I'm for Ramon and Yano me bofu. Say me Mikel Arteta Kasabi. What is Simeone there? He works with what he has. Gallagher more outcasting. Now he has him. Morata motono trainer Akofano. I mean, Julian Alvarez, Man City so he got hold of the guy. So Simeone is working. Wa bekasa yesaki Simeone ne de minimba bia wo free ba obi be so bekasa ene o Jessica kase ena trophies no way. Look, obetimi akwa Madrid ne basagu achi e Spain. Obi betimi ansa I mean yen kan okranche fan show. And look, Brahim Diaz no shego no ya mama dwena kwade bi so bran kran bia Man City eja o machidie na mo be mo ko Germany ene mo sa baaye be mo do man ko Germany on se ko pa maka ho. And they were a brilliant player, the Chelsea. Jamie Cattins, what done for? Borussia Bino, another
Jamie Bino,
talented player for Borussia Dortmund. Man City Accra. And Obujana Chidi. Sancho was another Man City Accra. Obujana Chidi. Morgan Rogers of Aston Villa, Man City. Oh, you're a serious player, 22-year-old boy. He has a value of 50 million euros on the transfer market. Man City let go of these guys. And now we are talking about Brahim Diaz.
Julian Alvarez and so on.
So Man City, they let go of certain players because they have money to go for established ones. Yeah, the Champions League is a beautiful tournament. Now, a lot. And no Madrid, a game no ma miss ya. But any games in the game, say the other cup.
You and not dinner and the matches. Sure. Okay. Well, new medal say Facebook no asa ba mon fanche mo complaining TV no TV ne hia pa anti telephone guso ya ho adwuma nti digital no de ba satellite aye mo amabo dish eno na say issue kakra bi wo nti me say bia ba anwumre bia de na yate good news ewom wo meza mamemra ho me wian maba Michael na festival enso abansa na aba ene matches no so yen no ade ne monwie.
Yes, fancy who feel comfort zone akwa pie mo ba before akobem ho de aba no. It takes a lot of courage to do that particular kind of move, especially looking at Osho Wankasa ho no quality our dynasty. And I enjoyed Real Madrid's game against Atletico Madrid. Tactically, Newton Akanyoma be the afa game no honey baby ekofa bae. But first of all, I want to talk about Brahim Diaz. On say being resilient now also very adaptable to every single place you find yourself. You're very important because where Akoda you won or Malaga, he was trained in England. He became a star at Milan, but then they were Real Madrid and not as was habit na bench beam. I know when you been fambo. Ka Obekane say a bro free Malaha Eko Manchester City Academy no. You would have said say under Pep Guardiola, pen quality in the City and Guardiola could have used him so well. I didn't achieve certain results with the English Premier League and other domestic trophies. But unfortunately, when Timmy and Remu into the Manchester City setup due to the quality of players and Man City war. Because fancy say oh Kevin De Bruyne, oh Phil Foden, oh most of these guys. Never be a what two coins were free out the PM England hono. Say nay. Only Foden in every position, a Foden a English boy or a proper product of the EPP, elite player performance plan in England. It will yet then I am pushing and free ho Emma won't be shame. Let's not forget to say England team or Moko under 17 World Cup, Angel Gomez, Sancho, Foden Moon no more one team. It will a project player, yen free mo. So he needed to find an exit route. Exit through to no so anko baby as Real Madrid. So moving from Man City to Real Madrid no. City kura when you but Madrid na be abo. Because Madrid so adapted a certain level of recruitment strategy. Real Madrid a move away from buying already made players within the market to buying young potential talent or more the quality to become world-class players within a few years. It's Rodrigo, Vinicius Junior more on going into the market for some of these players. So someone maba. It will Brahim Diaz Madrid. Ubetimas have a team could have one because we must see project players. So you need to move from Real Madrid because in 2019, Abra offer Real Madrid ako PM with AC Milan. Everyone thought say or say koye another Morata. Or kone ne muahra na nkosi ya mfama no. Na nyoma akoto achew na wontimi amebo biem. But obi bo na baso anase obi also okoni fie ko chia ne se papa. What boa me ye pa na e wo so otimi ko no ko Stefano Pioli. No danase. So wetimi aboa na mana timi abedum pempenso ati say because at AC Milan he won the Italian Serie A. One way AC Milan team ni bibia and Stefano Pioli on behind Diaz you could say obetima ba be a superstar. It me kwana minim so obeka AC Milan on free one monfanko because in the history of AC Milan you hunu certain partnerships I enjoy. Ruud Gullit and Marco van Basten. We enjoy that particular partnership. The quality of the number 10 and number 9. Yaba be share AC Milan Rui Costa for this particular AC Milan team. Any Inzaghi mo yaba be share biya ba be enjoy. Ya share Kaka. Any Hernan Crespo ni Andriy Shevchenko in that particular partnership role. AC Milan edge league ni Yehu Brahim Diaz ni the likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic mo.
And my Madrid sanko for
it Yehu sa partnerships no epeke de ma AC Milan. So I felt say this is the time AC Milan anya the replacement for Kaka, Rui Costa mu nyina Ruud Gullit mo mbo team ni na de kono. Wantena ano se me come Madrid. It moving from your comfort zone in the shape of AC Milan. First of all, he moved from a comfort zone at Manchester City to Real Madrid. Anfa, wantena mani trimu anya ne de. Ano se moving from the comfort zone from Milan. Abra hono odi ni hene wo ho anko betimi ne o maka ma matimi ma diu na yede. I permanent na Madrid si da bi bra. Akoda bi na kana so odi akobeka se da bi mema. Wa ba be Madrid team a osaso play as a second fiddle to Jude Bellingham. Because Jude Bellingham anyone thing Ibrahim Diaz had the opportunity to enter into the frame of discussion when it comes to Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
Last season the Crown said that be Mosa, but how what persisted. Now the man manager said he has not only done it in league games at Real Madrid watching on Mupe League at you, but he's doing it in Champions League games, our Champions League night. Who expect to say top players and they carry the day. On the night where Kylian Mbappe was quiet, on the night where Vinicius Jr. was quiet, on the night where Real Madrid was missing a clutch player in the shape of Jude Bellingham, then the Moroccan international step up, take up the day. A show for the quality. Me mona baso say what me movie from a place no be him say hono kebe fadiama na waba Madrid he is making a name for himself. Yeah tunidi. I was so happy. Yeah in the film no Real Madrid actress na Brahim. If you are not a quality player, untimi nya saade no e wo Santiago Bernabeu. I must commend his quality and then the persistence. What say most of the time it doesn't matter about how quality we in terms of potential you could tell, but me say moving out of your comfort zone to face challenges can bring the best out of you. Well taken goal by Brahim Diaz and Rano. We hope so be continue on no the Real Madrid na etimia ko because already for the Moroccan international team there wa find the position that only will be anche fancy Moroccan national team don't know be anche only will be anche me sure say Spain for no hono make say akoda we ke mane be bom aya
and they'll take the right decision
and Spain for no so no me sure so be sign Barca ne Real Madrid for academy for no be catch say bobo fama you but with Morocco he's also making a case for himself. And who say baby Morocco Jinano betima rocky shoulders with Spain not in terms of trophies but in terms of quality any team performances in totality. Morocco players pa I know match World Cup no moko you know with the performance no moko down there and how consistent they've been on the continent. Fancy so mun kuta a flag high and you look at Brahim Diaz he's a very good addition for them. First leg near 2-1 return leg no will determine whoever will qualify but I doubt if Atletico Madrid will have the quality to beat Real Madrid to qualify in the return leg. Because Jude is coming and Jude will offer Real Madrid the quality they need in the midfield, especially with physicality. And I say now so musi si omu finfin kakra or do go the pawn now or jebo na no pia was in chamber bi. And then Atletico Madrid were even dominant in possession. Almost dominating possession in some facet of the game. But Mike Kasembi and if you took notice of it, moment very important. But moment no say you need to always prepare for opportunities that is going to meet you. If you are not prepared, opportunities will come your way, you will miss it. Yes. So you need to be always prepared for opportunities. Share the quality of goals I share and ra. Fancy, this is what we call about quality. And then the quality of goals we watch this be also shining because you can't about Rodrigo.
Julian Alvarez.
Rodrigo Asem. So you look at these two players. Look at world-taking goals. These are moments when a separate world-class players from other players. This is what separates world-class teams from other teams. Onyawa, he takes control of the moment. She maybe a Julian Alvarez far born and done in the Hobe Kelly born and the share netimo. She Rodrigo born baby offer and look at Brahim Diaz body fainting. Anybody or picking the sport or train and not picking sport in another. Julian Alvarez is so trained and not picking a sport in another. So trained. So this is why it is one of the greatest tournaments you can ever watch in the whole wide world. And this is what you want in your night. Mama round
of 16.
Mama Bibia. Now her strikers, we now her teams strikers are no busan say if you come market anymore sign wine. No, these are quality, they will deliver for you. Team nim ko ye krana onya one moment they will deliver.
Hoyland in Tiana.
Oh, Rasmus Mode say medical catch some we ntebe for. Baby omo free buy any price near the kotoma. Oh yes, I'm being very honest. Manchester United koto striker was 11 goals. Oh, Italian Serie A. Fancy. Manchester United used to buy Robin van Persie. Manchester United no more sign and the Kone Dwight York. That is it. It will run the night when we na which one the best amount.
Yes.
Baby I do a Champions League you busa sa which why and the best amount. And these are the players who deliver on the night. Arsenal share 7-1. I always knew Arsenal because PSV throw leaky brutal. Peter Boss and Mantiano and Arsenal me capitalize on this. And you're good, so my first leg. A very good Arsenal. It makes you relaxed. Oh, train next to no people. But Arsenal no train Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid over qualify. And 2019
will be any because Arsenal make statements.
Oh, for PSV, okay, it's a statement there, but for PSV and Norway, Madrid and Atletico need a different breed altogether. So a training be breaking farm outside the Aston Villa good results against Club Brugge. Club Brugge for no hard dream power. And I said they will score. Definitely on Beshel, but come be fast one with the experience counts pa. Shemako Asensio, the confidence original bonnet, Chipija bonnet, the two net. Then away from that, you look at Dortmund Lille for no more I am Krabone Kakra. Omoya had drink kakra. First half, no, Dortmund could have Dortmund could have literally finished up the game against Lille. But finally, once the Lille for also buy into the game. But Yakoba. Yababe Remu in the games. More on some capa. Okay. In the games.
Whoa, match me that say. Yeah, share and no matches. No, you and I Yababe share and big games and no. Because so Mike.
Fancy, may I say? Endra my beautiful games, and to start with Aston Villa there, the win they went all the way to Bruges, Omokonya against Club Bruges. I think that it was beautiful. It was remarkable, but. Ubetime esade we ya ayana mostly the oda one no and I said the odimu anymore or chinchimu nioma, and that is Unai Emery. I have spoken highly about him, but I think that on share down for club kesebia nyadi unhu bi enti onya the credit as he deserves. At Sevilla we know what he did. At Villarreal, that sensational Champions League semi-final run. Liverpool ne year mufrimu in the 2021-2022 season the Madrid Cup final they beat Villarreal in the semi-finals and so no Wontumi. But it was a Villarreal side omuyi Bayern frame Bayern Omodie Juventus Omodie, so they were killing giant. Exactly, they were killing giant and they were being led by Unai Emery. At Aston Villa, it has not been a smooth sailing Champions League, especially for away games against the same Club Rouge. Omoko away Kolusu 1-0. But Ope Kocha on Nim knockout stage is a ball with the right strategy. Enra Rouge had the possession, played basically ball no dona. But where it mattered most, a score line, a 3 for Aston Villa, 1 for Club Rouge. Experience does count at this stage, and the experience of Unai Emery. Plus a couple of players on Modiabe team name and the kind of confidence they ooze and almost start the discussions in the dressing room. Marco Asensio, why the Champions League 3 times? Or a better experience about this competition than every other individual within the Aston Villa team. But then he has oozed that into the team, a reflective Omumu. So they know what to do to get the best. And then he climbed up the bench on your goal, albeit from the penalty spot. It was a well-needed result. A Drew stage say, don't mind the performance. Focus on the result. Then we are not looking for a static play. You are looking for qualification. Into who here the him, and that is what Villa did, and they did it remarkably for Arsenal. I will say that Omushia the right opponent at the right time. Arsenal met the right opponent at the right time, and I can give you countless ways. One, PSV Eindhoven under Peter Bosch. This year they've kept just one clean sheet, and that came in the KNVB Cup game. Amone a final, no more winning 2-0. It was an injury-depleted final side. In the whole of this year, Champions League or League, they've not kept a clean sheet. They do concede for fun. In fact, in back-to-back games, only go-ahead Eagles now, go-ahead Eagles actually 2-1 in the Cup and then 3-2 in the league, just in the space of a week. So they are a team that leak goals, although they are exciting to watch, and offensively they offer much as well. When the PSV bar, Peter Bosch and a ball in this city, opium. Into Winya to me Bobby, to me create chances, but not only the players will create and they will score. So when you meet Peter Bosch now, Kobo defensive are and that is what did not play to the advantage of Juve. Open up, play against them, trust in your own individual qualities, it will work for you. And Arsenal, are of a certain tactical superiority. But the Arsenal players will make preferred. Still, Arsenal team not on paper. And in everything, they are better than the PSV side. And they clearly demonstrated. But I want to speak to one boy, Ethan Nwaneri. Champions League near competition, a beer toward the teenagers to come up and then showcase what they have. Sergio Tumua, Nafe, you are actually a man sign. Real Madrid. There is a famous story of Raul ni nano a Champions League or mother chassis and in 97-98 when they won it, it was crucial. So clearly it shows if you're a teenager, you show up, you prove say who deserve it, that podium or that platform. Champions League neton. Again, you could speak to exploits of Lionel Messi. Messi approached the Champions League as a teenager. A lot of other stories are relating to the same thing. And Ethan Nwaneri looks like the latest to step into that storyline. Enra, he scored a goal, becoming the third youngest goal scorer in the UEFA Champions League knockout rounds. Jude Bellingham. And then there was Bojan Kerkic. Bojan in the 2007-2008 season, or Shego Tia Schalke Nufia, quarter-final stage. Jude Bellingham recently for Dortmund, or Shego Tia Manchester City. Now, if you are in such company, near the list, all of them showed up as teenagers and excelled in the competition. On one chrome ni in one kokanu, he showed up with Ajax as a teenager. They won it. And then Ebebwa Peja and one Kokanudin at the crossroad. Kylian Mbappe, we know what he's doing so far. Although he's not won the Champions League before, but you know what he's doing. Jamal Musiala. So he belongs to a good company. And so twice we hear the oye na Ebebwa, and one no idea ni. Ninchianka said they be a free Nigeria because of Igbo, ni papa ye Igbo ni. In one area no any England for din. But honey a wono, and the attitude or why into the body now was swing. And in the football history, Kakro, one also say is a special child. Special child in the sense that Premier League Abako Semua, he is the youngest ever player to play in the Premier League at the age of 15 years, a couple of months and some days. So he's made for special occasions.
Yes, born and
yeah,
but age no drew
exactly. It was a born the talent, the potential. It comes with a certain level of character, attitude, and maturity. Nafe pejao de obasro. To what shall say na nafe build your character no, then you become matured as you gain more experience. When I'm the right track, and a club no one so bebuano. There is no better place to continue learning than Arsenal. If you want to win, leave Arsenal. But if you want to learn and mature, stay at Arsenal. And so he's at the right place. It is Dortmund conceded second half. It is not surprising. In the Champions League this season, they've considered just one first half goal. Goals are conceding in and it comes in the second half. They are a team struggling to find an identity. Dortmund were exciting talent. The Omo the Palm nourish in here say team no Omo they should have been faring better than they were. One, the brand of football they play. Your name said Dortmund your offensive team and or your defensive team. And no be Shiana no about defensive game solid be. Ochna Shiana the same team now was also collapse defensively. Inti unity dia. And that has been a problem for them. Then they sack Nuri Shine. Who is a coach who they believe tactically of what to me making the teams solid and compact. But it takes time. Rome was not built in a day. And the Dortmund story is that they are a club that is wobbling in terms of identity. Check it. In the space of less than 15 months, Omanya 3 different coaches. 3 different coaches have been in charge of this Dortmund side. What are they lacking? They are lacking that identity. Yesune wine. Dortmund but under Klopp, under Tuchel, they were playing a certain brand of football. Even under Marco Rosa, they were up a year Leipzig this year. Yes. They played a certain brand of football, but that has been lacking since a year or more appointed the last 3 coaches who have been in charge of the side. And they will need changes. It comes with time. But don't underrate and underestimate Lille. They have also showed, say, Champions League they have come to prove a point. They've beaten Real Madrid and Ameboa. They went to beat Atletico Madrid 3-1. And to the 2 Madrid teams, so they have it in them. The only thing here, the experience of Molake. And against Dortmund, they fancied their chances and then they got a much needed goal. And they are more accord into the second leg. It looks like the advantage is in their corner. In the Endra games, it was exciting. But to me, we can't end such a discussion without featuring in the Madrid derby and everything. Me who Madrid derby is clean say that. Oh, they are so clean. And ma weird. Madrid derby pana you look at send by. You look at the Bayern and drew for on-pitch players and drew 2. I think it was 1. And that and drew 2. Omo ball nibino. You look at the Bayern drew 2.
Brahim Diaz and Kwana yellow.
Aye.
Yeah.
And the be ma or be
Ancelotti, technical team member Wako. Yeah.
And then where you Madrid derby? Derby. But again, it tells us something. The strategy, a 2-legged affair. I can't go all out in a game of this nature when I know I have part 2 to play. The American coaches want say Madrid were the advantage, but a battle has been won, but a war is yet to be decided. Whether it goes to the red and blue or it stays with the white. Second leg, will determine that. So when who buga, when who chucha, when who saadiena. It is to tell you that in the second leg, send your 2 teams this ball first leg, a best is Sakura. A lot will be on the line. A lot will be on the line in the second leg. Simeone is the Nediabeba. Ancelotti so at the Nediabeba. In fact, in this competition, he is the master. A master crowd from he's the grand master. Oh no, Obiche Ancelotti were champions. Nobody. No. Experience, success, there is none. Inti Simeone in the Bayern, but Ancelotti, I want to believe. Say plan not the Bayern. He has a different one in store to unleash it in the second leg against Atletico. Okay. So that second leg will serve that palatable dish as a typical Madrid derby. But it was not one.
Whoa, Mike, me da say Steve. Yeah, hwehwehwe no match no we ane aba ene die no boys no so mo twa mo coat. And ram say code no boy no just a go and say 20 was and am boy. Oh, Whoa, yenti Steve.
Fancy me that say na oko ajokuma brosanse wa duma. Said decibels and are beyond what is accepted in the country. They are all glued to their sets and almost show no.
I knew now say him for
Nima downside. Boys in Judy. Nima downside.
And crying Nima.
They say boys in Judy. Like every shop will be a better be. Some may call no munya.
Okay.
Maybe the Okada then Okada rather catch them traffic and dodge the arrangement. Because I'm GFO.
Yeah.
Me who bear 5 shops. Yow a beer TV can say. Say a Muslim zone.
Yeah.
And the law a Wontumi kwa. Me who come bear twice. Okay. Say senior man exchange some more. My word me who free. Downside. There's one guy be or no friend or body the choice no friend but
no friend
but
Nima downside
the man down phone he did no friend.
Okay,
make sure we team no such here
oh Steve Bray.
Well, Fancy Anra Una Emery and any team no I call back to Belgium for the redemption, and they did it in a classy way. You see how far Aston Villa Beko in this competition will remain a Cinderella story because of how almost transition from a lot of managers over the years. No when you have some sort of stability from last season, but the trump card of the manager or leading team has always been making the best and are getting the best out of the talent available, not necessarily the A-listed players. But what show a DB on a coaching career, which is efficiency. So it's not surprising, say, whenever when your team are relatively almost strength, our former, ultimately causes surprises. He did that in the Europa League on numerous occasions, and Sana Unya the upgrade at PSG. PSG were in desperation mode. So manager B or corner, the expectation is that this is the height we want to reach in this time frame. The list of managers are banning in Yanasa in that, so they have to ditch him out. Now Ojoni Arsenal so punch beyond their weight in terms of Arsenal keeping hold of managers now. The DNA of Arsenal say that bit of Chelsea near my say manager, but this is what we are expecting when Timmy Ijano Kwani knew sir. But Arsenal surprisingly almost saw Emma manager Nefrio. Now he gets the Aston Villa job and now try to say or build something. Last season they were fabulous to watch. This season you're too consistent in the league. But in the UEFA Champions League, level of Mudru, you know, qualifying as part of the first 8, and it should tell you say there's a manager at work and a reflecting the Juma Omoye. But Fancy, so what can say who analyze it, the quality based on the stature of the club? So 1983 they were there in the quarterfinals. This is a team are winning the UEFA Champions League. Maybe that. So Osha even in goalkeeping now. They have a goalkeeper. He's fit enough to keep the post for any other top European club. Emi Martinez. He qualifies to keep for Real Madrid, that of Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan, and the likes. He is a World Cup winner and consistently was shows say or grow our game nim. O check your more defensive line there. Anya Diabia obetimi aka a lot of singing praises over these two centre backs. But then again, Makacho say the mantra for this manager has always been efficiency over quality. Now the attacking department in about with Leon Bailey, Onya Oli Watkins, Morgan Rogers, and then Abranti and our friend Marcus Rashford.
Steve Holmes, Mr. Maminchwana, but Mum Fancha, more Facebook and when YouTube no don't say Yano we or Hana, Yana network and drop it. Mum Fancha say I afraid the shark Yana must match a camera, some more a belt and one more bonnet belt because any braba pa.
It's Fancy near Aston Villa, you know. So, you'll be our follow team, no follow what follow player quality, you would not be that surprised because a team now or Yuri Telemans at that time at Leicester City. Now a lot of clubs are lining up for the services of that gentleman. So he is a quality midfielder who has proven over time.
Yeah.
So in any team or given the opportunity, me I near Marcus here at the amount. Aston Villa a boasting of Marcos Asensio. A serial winner at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And no call Paris Saint-Germain. Unfortunately, and your man cost your pen. But on any day he's a quality material. And under a manager who knew how to get the best out of players. And now look at how a year changes, and perfectly effective. Marty Cash Beba, and your names are Obeshe, but you know, Emery is an epitome of efficiency. So not necessarily about the quality of kita, any opposition are all coming up against, but the manager in the and obey. So winning 3-1 away, and yet that big of a surprise, though. In the group phase, Omuko lose 1-0, and also the scenario Omudu lose, and it was a bit comical and funny. That is how it happened. And Omo Etimiako redeeming almost. So, a plus to them. And now on the show, because the Real Madrid team say no, say Bibisi never caught the advantage. A dependent on 3 stars. That's Jude Bellingham, Freddie Valverde, and then Rodrigo. And yesterday was setting the tone for a very lively encounter. Also the records in terms of fouls, any yellow cards a bear muna, and befitted the usual Madrid derby. A game near dirty.
Yeah.
But Ekoban is saying and Akoyesa. Even with Pep Guardiola, the biggest criticism when you're on a coaching career and say, or a deviant to the rules, said no matter what, that love affair or for the system our bono. Say oh Jemuno pa de bed. But in recent years, you say we're tweaking his star nakakra. Man City defensively, Omoyade. Man City have for a typical out and out striker. Before, Nankobe tried it with auxiliaries and as a force number 9. But now he believes in a difference, though he's still holding on to the man Ebeye great. Diego Simeone in the same vein, so as a Sankakra. The profile of players are all signing or more that strong desire, see about attacking football. And now on the right wing, how they interchange passes, they are typically off. There were moments that they could have taken the lead, but near misses. Now, Michael Kaba, Julian Alvarez, you see, at this stage of the competition, you need individual brilliance to come to your aid. Now, no goalkeeper and net that than Courtois, who has been very consistent from Chelsea up to now. Look at where he was. I know Timmy shoot 2 balls to the angle I was share. So you need such qualities in your team. But whether Diego Simeone underperforming or underachieving, and I say overachieving, say na Michael Khan and then it's very difficult. Say Diopoli no ubetimi aboure musa. One club, 2 clubs now fighting against. They have clout, financial strength, the global appeal. It is always difficult. But in certain games, I feel Diego Simeone had the opportunity to hurt these 2 teams, but he fails to apply that I don't know the nemesis. But meeting these 2, Real Madrid especially, losing 2 final, he's not the first manager or loser. So you can pardon him. But Maka say if time be about say also I feel this is the right time to do that. Now me care about the Mbappe Vini. Say you can just let them go. Yeah. I know Omuna also will focus it. Because in the system no more one. The 4-3-3 Omo apply now. Omo are inactive. Omo are somehow dormant when it comes to the defensive bit. So the focus should be how Ube KG the midfield. No put the pressure on them. And then Real Madrid go nearby. The midfield had their take or build up na go no. So Simeone had the opportunity, but when to me and using it. Arsenal I call Holland. it was the perfect response at Arsenal in here, because in 2 games they failed to score. So over bounce it back. Now I saying that believer, you need to start scoring. So what happens to Omo say Arsenal players be a printing on Wontumi good? Is it that one share team on your cry now? So if you are making an argument for Omo pra and into Arsenal Wontumi and goes now, then what argument again after Omo 7 goals?
Henry say on person betches Arsenal because Omo pra no crowd on Wontumi create chances.
Yes.
And acquire set pieces.
Yes. Yeah, young kind of crunching down for. Omo prano crowd or Arsenal team move rats na GG League, they are not players, sir. Over say Ombetimama swag that the extra far power at the Akoji League, they don't have it. So are you good for Arsenal and Mikel Arteta a boosty or Mumorano ahead of games now, Eban? They can prepare for the next phases. But I feel also how solid they've been in terms of their defensive shape. So I'm qualify any of the Madrid teams, be another exciting fixture. What's the action?
Whoa, may I say, Yembre na matches and that's when you shim and in fan generating quotes and fan Maya show for new.
Yes,
I know she
all the games.
Bayern Leverkusen, Benfica, Barcelona,
yes,
Paris Saint-Germain, Liverpool.
A more shit for
game no
for the quality of the squads. All the teams are kind of Bayern Leverkusen, Feyenoord, Inter, PSG, Liverpool, Benfica, and Barcelona game could have been a game because we but by virtue of the first evidence in Inti, Kasa, no, very careful. It was that game. Evangelis Pavlidis, a PA as a striker, Greek. Every time they give us some very quality players, but this time, no, this boy is relatively unknown. What they need to establish strikers and but before I go into more detail of that game, no, say Inter free more. Let's just have Serie A clubs and assign. Say Inter free more, no massign. Final doing Onoko Milan out, no. Now, so ye or shut Inter pa about just the 4th time one. Serie A club by a Dutch club for the 4th time season chrono in the Champions League 8 history. Now Serie A club will be a free mono. Yeah, now in time quiet Dutch clubs, but it will be the 4th time at the same season. All the Serie A clubs and free by Dutch clubs. But the game itself, it was very different quality from the 2 clubs. Enter very much defensive, but defensive in a very contextual way. Unya Obitsa Dumfries, Unya Dimarqua. We are talking about 2 of the best wing backs in the game. Makan wing backs there, a positioner, a yet recreated. When you feel the news 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can't a wing back both position by ya. Won't be for position being shenanigans. Meka central defenders are over 4 and 5. Meka laterals are 2 and 3. Meka central midfielders are over 6, over 8, over 10. Meka wingers are over 11 and there was 7. Meka striker over number 9. Yow, because a wing back over position by. So that role, that department is a recreated zone. Players be a fitting so well. Bako a Dumfries. Dumfries is a quality player in terms of the wing back role. Or Yeni Yepa. Now Obitsa Victor Moses for Chelsea. It was a moment that role I faded because I caught into expiration. I am telling you, at some point, Marcos Alonso and Victor Moses eba refreshing or Emma OGD. This time, yes, so I can enter team one. Simone Inzaghi Ashashana, it's full of physique and balance. The back three, no Pavard, Di Marco. I mean, this is a team where last time I'm only enter and I say Man City cup final. No, we were saying oh Pep Guardiola, at the end of the day, how many goals and buy in that game? No, yeah, final. Am I idea part to reach this point? 2001-2002 season, you know, almost share Inter Milan at the UEFA Cup final. That was the season. Robin van Persie, our coach, not any debut season. I feel an over game as a player. Yeah, and Yoma SCC trust and Asabishi power. Very coincidental. All born the ball as a player in the debut season. Now Omoji UEFA Cup. They did that against the Inter Milan, but he comes back as the leader of the club. Now Inter ebesha find out yaw. Find out man pull all the strings. Ome pushing Inter I will be going for both teams to score in that game. But remember Inter double chance at the end of the 90th minute. Yow. That game no watch. Barca Benfica. It was a great night for Vangelis Pavlidis. This boy is relatively unknown in terms of the Champions League, but this season, come on, Masha goes get power the Champions League now. Obabodi Diakaho in a typical 4-2-3-1. Angel Di Maria Beyajuma, but unfortunately for Benfica, Di Maria and a G feature, Upe feature. Di Maria is out. The speed in him, baby, I do a Puyon, baby, me Di Maria, crying Argentina, come in down. What do come because was that number so it's a big game. But apart from Di Maria, Florentino Luis is so body. Now we midfielders are a game Michael Listen sing me Medimania who midfielder or zero ball free ho, but the crana air days of Bakakogia, maybe the canteen be show after 18.
Okay.
Golo Kante Ukraine very difficult so Jeffrey no. But the crowd Obeje. The same thing of Florentino Luis or body Benfica. Devoid of height, very diminutive. Or the Namonasses are now or ye workaholic, hard tackling midfield or assassin passing. But tonight Benfica will be missing the boy.
When you sure say Flick Ebesa I'm a boys now repeating mistakes in the group phase or my NBM. I don't see Benfica say Obe Habasa Bruce Biadabi. But both teams to score better. Oh, say Barca be consider the Barca consider. Yeah, an American. Both teams to score better. Benfica be saying that smooth run. Said Omunya the last time and Sana Barca Babe force their way back into the game. Dabi. Yeah, I also agree with you. Said those errors on there. Oh, Flick Canadian, who play and who no. One was 7 crowd was not that out. Muna. Yes. Yeah, me sure say boys no say omo ye di sebi e bia say fast etu no omo yes I come back na go be we your can we be full brutal na me fi say me share ball pa coach I won celebrate I want to share Barca 8-2 no 8 no back wa ho no aye obi e wa share 8-2 na still wo mu na ka che no ko from kwai ni mu me say tama me nya hands flick na me fa no ho nche no aye on be share sa 8 no man pena some da say no assistant de Germany Joachim Low. It's me who no me tracking us Obeba, definitely Obeba. But Obeba na the Barca neighbor. 8-2. Yeah, me share ye. Me sorry say me free TV na say confuse. I don't okay to bre. 8-2. Message in the moon 8-2. Jaja dem fa. Messi na Ramos crowd dem fa. You pass no magic. He's a coach full of attacking techniques. When you say it's bounce, so imagine it it's so defend the structure without the ball, no, and as I say, Osheni. I think Casado will be very, very important. Yeah, we don't know. Yes, but coaches are answering. We are sensible to go there. Make for Argentina coach Lionel Scaloni. Okay. When you say penalties in Argentina, both here France and none of them no celebrity yet. None of them. All the kicks as on your credit did not touch la hono and Ancelotti say damn pa Ancelotti so say celebrity this a go na wura no and now the come mafia no be share no you be no celebrity and then Hansi Flick Barca win but both team to score anytime scorers Lewandowski Vangelis Pavlidis these two guys in the anytime okay buying Leverkusen another big game both team to score experience they I'll be going for Alonso or any see company. Okay. Yeah, experience I'll be going for. Managerial experience. Yes, Alonso with an company. But in terms of collective quality there, I think the Leverkusen squad no are depreciating in terms of mental fortitude. Because last time out they won the Bundesliga no, as a man me. Omoko Europa no Atlanta, as I don't go to baby omoda. This time around, say Alonso to me and mafia company. Adwuma me yenu na da pono so twɛn no. Liverpool adwuma no da ho twa Alonso da achen. And then buying a Jumano so the whole chain, even Madrid a Jumano Crano, and more Alonso so after Ancelotti. So Ancelotti, sorry, Alonso person making a big statement there on your company and a buying.
Bayern has the variation, they have the final third flexibility. Hurricane there, it's a bit of a role at the mano. It told be France, only say about Belly line. But in China, Coleman, Serge Gnabry, Leroy Sané, Jamal Musiala, so 10 the Bayern has a lot of quality in the final third, but on defense, Leverkusen, a lot of assurances because they have a lot of quality in the final third. I mean, Leverkusen, both teams to score, Bayern to win this game. PSG, Liverpool. It's a match for the gods.
Do you want him?
Yeah. Well, game we na namu nyina baba be hwe bi. Na namu nyina baba fia be hwe game we bi. A game for the attacking game. Who is defending? PSG na defending and as Liverpool na defending. Me catch there was say
match.
A match PSG ade amu ye. Empire me bon say obehia Liverpool. Barca na Madrid na mahwe. So mu defense of Nuno Mendes, Hakim Ashraf, Pacho Williams, and then Marquinhos. Ebetimi hold Salah, Cody Gakpo, Jota, and Luis Diaz.
Enrique so mo fighting jets.
And then Dembele night. Yeah,
to Obia Beshego.
Obia Beshego. Make up for the ball chance for PSG.
Okay. Meza.
A lot of good storylines will come out of the games you're born in Yamea Domain anyway. Make sure if you may be a new team this year, Paris Saint-Germain and Liverpool. One of the storylines I'm sure anymore who will come out between Dembele and Mohamed Salah. Because Ucheki Europa, these two players, open informed players, and your movie,
Yes.
What these are informed, these are two players are developing different parts of their game. See, I'm on my bed, distinct form, and bra, no Mususani anymore. We always knew Salah to be a goal scorer, but now Salah has become a creator in attachment to being a goal scorer. You know, so Osman Dembele say chances. I didn't know him pass or better papa. But they say Osman Dembele in Paris Saint-Germain number 9.
Enrique no.
I will share a lot of goals. Both of them have developed to become quality finishers and good creators. It will check your most statistics. 39 games played for Mohamed Salah, 33 for Osman Dembele, 30 goals for Mohamed Salah, 26 goals for Dembele, 22 assists for Mo Salah, 6 assists for Dembele, but her chances created 75-79, shots 126-135. Baby, are you close apart from the assist?
Very marginal.
Very marginal. Eti omumi no tonight no. You heard the obetimi edi ni yonko. Another storyline town on here say. You will Luis Enrique obefa Paris Saint-Germain team ni say team no ontimi nya ho adwuma. Now, or the Barcelona je the treble. Oyusu, Messi, Suarez, Neymar. Obetimi asaso create another story with Bakola, Dembele, Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. Or a Champions League winner. Experience wo. Obetimi deliver the title na the ama PSG because Qatar buy any no. Qatar team overcome a lot of things. Then you have Ancelotti, good coach for Liverpool, good coach for Feyenoord in the Champions League, announcing himself in the group stage, in the knockout stage, playing such a big game. Again, Obetimi you be heard na Madrid. But many obi otie bia be adwin say game we be both team to score.
Okay.
Many obi be adwin.
Okay.
But I think say Liverpool is meeting a different Paris Saint-Germain team. Far away from what we know about the Paris Saint-Germain team. This is a totally different. Omo betimi match Liverpool boot for boot, player for player. I'm telling you. Oh yes. Liverpool shouldn't go into this game say game we say another game omo betimi akonya win biare akọ derby. The only thing that will speak for Liverpool tonight is their history with the competition. The competition knows them, and the competition can do something for them. But competition, baby, be am Liverpool. They see what Anfield, and see what France.
Oh.
Competition, baby, be am Liverpool, and see what France. About to see what Anfield. And when na Liverpool be German, your manager, your man, Bobani, Akobo, you never walk alone. It's your money now. But both teams to score for these particular two teams. Anytime go score, then anytime go score. Mohamed Salah. Inter Milan, any Feyenoord, Inter Milan bako yire mu pampe. We game am sheda mu se be 3-0, 3-1 ni bi ne sa 4-2 ni bi. E be 2-1, 1-0, 2-0 for Inter Milan. They have a very strong defense and the competition knows them. Their quality is there. Remember the say competition we a competitioner enyi ma da se ni mu a it will always protect you to a certain stage bi ansana ebe yiwama eyiwama Bayern Munich Leverkusen adebako be diaboa company pa was that time we mu Bayern Munich as a club and their history in the competition apart from that Leverkusen one maybe to be diaboa wo. That is the only thing. Even a bomb because Brendan Rodgers had the other year company. Now imagine Alonso. Brendan Rodgers could have Celtic who had the other year no. Now Alonso. But the competition,
Bayern as a team, experience,
the Champions the competition knows them about.
And they be a and yes, Alonso as a player,
Alonso as a coach, ni play and anyway the company Vincent company. It took a last minute to go. He can't go the fast by. That is how the competition was. Petre now for so Davis Panyai. Na born than it. Barcelona back ko Benfica.
Straight.
Oh, Barcelona back ko shop.
Yeah.
Ebi ebeti me ne kwa beti ma ye bia 3-1. Barcelona kwa beti me wie game the first leg no.
Okay. Whoa, Mike.
Fancy. I'm running you nti ntimi nkan sem ne bebre but when we Inter Milan so when you see from Elbishioni owo Inter na chance de kese pa owo the green grass snake omujesi white be no my owatum exactly. Now the snake represents renewal, evolution and as a evolvement and then change. It is also the symbol of Milanese heraldry. Ti Milan ankasano almost symbol yes or time in the Hantient Italian clubs ni na atiada. Or what the name so the snake sheds a skin. Now wasisa no enya skin for good. Exactly. Tiende. I was say Inter yes the J Italians no a warm fate in the Champions League. They need to shed off the bad luck about Italian clubs and so. Juventus here the La Vecchia Signora. First the Vecchio Signores, old gentlemen, right from the Agnelli family. AC Milan Diavolo, the devil. Milan Yetino. Yes, the red will signify the heat. The fire.
Okay,
now you're so to red layer the heat, the fire in them, and then the black is the fear they will instill or invoke in opposition. Anna Atlanta Ladia, the goddess. Now it is the snake that will save the people or the clubs from Italy. Against Feyenoord, clubs Nimyoni na Nomarakosem Sekakra. Inter a breakaway club. It was a club set up for the masses. The preponderance that had been displayed by the Milan club, no, there was a schism to a team near the Betty Inter Milan. A man for Subenya Normaka. Feyenoord is similar. It is the club of the masses. The same year, 1908. That is a historical aspect. But in real terms, in reality, Feyenoord won't be a match for Inter as it stands. Yeah, the experience in the both stage way. Feyenoord got lucky with AC Milan, but I don't think it will be second time lucky with Inter Milan. Inter have far too much quality and experience to deal with Feyenoord over two legs. But in today's game, say Inter here the Arsenal against PSV, maybe I don't be surprised. Not the score line, but the win and the games.
Buying Leverkusen.
Yep. PSG, PSG Liverpool. The last time I Liverpool called Paris, Madrid furniture almost one. Na fans need be so prior near good. So Liverpool are entering Paris with that fresh in their minds. But this season, two teams not display quality form. PSG have not lost a game since November last year. We really saw. Liverpool had a brilliant first half of the season. Bad this year, we lose be. So Liverpool form now a bit shaky. But again, PSG have proven too good. But the real test will be the game they play against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Omun share team be this year. What ball need ye passing Liverpool? So Enrique need the all form at the no. The real test is the Liverpool game. And I want to see how it shapes up. It will be
an interesting battle. Enrique Beye the Obeye, and a slot will also come in. The difference between Enrique and a slot, and say there is a dynamism around an slot and then the approach to games. On yes, straightforward. Said the name said the oye and the son obey Enrique, the name swoye no, and no one obey. But with an slot, he has a year. We develop some kind of way be a habit be a he adapts to games and plays games according to the opponent. Tenema minya GDA e will Liverpool muka krase e be den said they will leave the park the prawns with a defeat. Liverpool's West will be a full game. Then to Bayern ne Leverkusen Diano. Alonso is becoming a nemesis for the Bayern Munich side. Wontumi nhyɛ da. It is all no sure man on penko, especially with games at the Allianz Arena. He is one of Bayern's own. But waba deal money. And just as Alonso caused Bayern heartache by winning the Bundesliga, he is back again to cause them another heartache by preventing them from making the Champions League final when it is going to be a finale dahwam. The last time we ball final no Allianz Arena, Bayern call final. Then that phrase came up: final at home and now home final, finale dahwam. Now, Alonso is back to stop that. A better possible. A bit means yes, the dynamics of the game and everything. Oh, petit moi. Positionally they are intelligent, and then technically they are well grilled. Alonso team no only momu use super. Into Mushia Bayern for now. They use tactics to nullify the attacking threat of Bayern. Individual players there. Bayern will team or attackers pa. But you share a pack in as well. And your team individual players near the ball. Yet the tactics near the ball. And anytime Alonso has met company. Bruno, this season, where the fourth meeting of Mushia. Question or Hoy in every cup. Anna League no na kweti penko. In the last league game, Bayern Yomuti di dream. The team that left that game feeling say where they was Leverkusen. So Alonso has the tactical master plan to outwit Bayern Munich. Now how it plays out because a Champions League experience there. Omumienu will be as players, but as coaches they don't really have. If I am seeing any outcome in this game, I think the worst for Leverkusen will be a draw against Bayern. But I see both teams getting in on the score sheet, and then. For Barca and Benfica ne deɛ Barca de ɔmo bɛyɛ chips no
what's the boom kakra bi ebre no kona ebre fie ku
yeah fancy let's start the FI Bayern deɛ na who say a lot of the times people confuse Bayer Leverkusen as Bayern Leverkusen, but Bayern no the state of Bavaria, but interestingly whoever comes from there is referred to as Bayern from the Bavaria. So yeah, now Crawford confuse you. But this is a club 1904 and almost established here. It was a sporting club, a pharmaceutical company. You're from the Bayer. And see Shadrach beats my boy on the screen. Omo and a chassis Friedrich Bayer. At the football team no eshemu as part of the sporting club. But no course I'm say there's some company and they are the manager for Bayern Munich. Me when is appointment a bit premature. Under the level of Bayern Munich say. Now games are about the quality Michael Canini the attacking threat but yet he fails to utilize Omo in matches against Bayern Leverkusen. For Alonso, 6 matches against Bayern Leverkusen as a player on Luzibi. Or by a manager against Bayern Munich in so Luzibi. Bayern Munich had all the history and everything back in them. But there is a Spaniard in town. Last season a record in the Bundesliga. And achieving that feat, what was so consistently and who performer. This is in ABA on G League, But in the Champions League, he is performing, shattering some records. But in the history of this competition, and as a club, no crown, 2 expatriate coaches and the meaningful trophies, and he is one of them. A gamer, everybody will go for Bayern Munich, but I see Bayern Leverkusen upsetting them this competition. Liverpool call Paris. You see, Anslot no meaning the Dinechi. Niema oye nyina this season obia as a downplay the effort. Oh yeah, so when she a big team be into no oye the oye no. Anslot a share Real Madrid 2-0. Wa share AC Milan. Wa share Leverkusen. Wa share Manchester City. Yet Nkrofo nyini nisa so ye bibisa. Now he travels to Paris against Luis Enrique. A very highly entertaining game. This is a game to watch, full of goals. But the best changing game now, I say, be define where results in the back corner. The Michael Kai is how he's able to adapt to this in-game management. I don't know idea you no trump card. Into game no course be I'm approaching in but based on opposition, so send your obo game until we go this way. Liverpool will not lose this game.
Liverpool ain't losing.
But it will be a game of goals. It will be a game of goals.
Okay. Well, me that say, say manya options in the more armored beshe monoma ofie, our bet way, producer bet generating code, you know, quick commercial break a bar, a year course no ebemamo, now mon so mako bet when more trade yes answer, mudia, mubidi, to munchana muni bibia befi. Crab fancy. Chairman, fancy your stubble. Oh, sponsor there, no fancy. Chairman. Chairman, strong. Oh, yeah, that's so. You're time we share because now what's your night chikakra?
Abada be a shamo. A human coso. Some share a year sports a Ghana dear. I can confidently confirm. Say a year Wontumi sports no. I don't know number one. Just say I start BRB and I would bo.
That's right.
Na tapuku baby will be on Samra. So Otomwa. Bishop will be Bishop will be our Samra. Samra Juma Sisi. Samra Juma. Now so 2 car. Okay, to Shaman is a Bishop. Our Tomwa. Now we need a kiss Swakasa. Oh, nice. We need a kiss Swakasa. Okay. I just said, Jumano Wontumi sports. A big swaya kase. Na be kase ya. Na house will be a tea. A bruche. We walk on near day in a one will be a no ATM. Moya kase, moya tough. And you know, maybe Soriano pa. Now Wontumi. I mean, Tia Wontumi sports. Bibiano ha me. What I say, I have one. Just a point on Kwa, and you know, and I'm about your lunch and so you ever have. Oh, Chairman, that's all. Chairman, what class at some cook do. Chairman, Chairman said to know ya tell you, Chairman, and I let them the Massa, where Yagani. When only take it your own buffalo. Only take it your own buffalo. Chairman, that's so because them say time on common starters say question on your my in Kakraba chairman or chairman wallahi oh baba I'm not talk with more and more the old for prerudo more for prerudo or the master triple I thought we could be suko hey chairman I mean you be so there and been coming said there and some of the more kotokomo there na nyoma ekoswa Ghana league akwa na am person of this cabbage man na chema league moye I kotoko there minim say mamini kancha santeman na mencha santeman ra yura ye hene otumfo se suwa baby asanto kotoko hene a o ya santeman ra ne nkwaso odo anso so na kotoko so ye ne dia na sesia no enam MPP ntino aya ne dru baby anama me somo no yasumu okwan bebre so ane ede ba minim say mre bi baba kotoko chairman de medibi hey yeah minim say mre bi baba medibi wow yes na se me di so a me de gaga yesem hey sikane patapa me de befam amatimu no aba back said the na bra na Herbert Mensa was so ye no Herbert was so ye no sabre ni iswa asafo yehu bi enti meka ni nyina de abomu de hyehye aka ho a
What you say? Baby akotoko kakudro no. Obia no behu no. But said ye used to catch Mary say memre nso ye no. Enu bi na ne me catch her say memre nso. Because adwuma bi e de be ma obi a na wo say utime yere wo ho. Na utime ye na wo ye ni ye soso. E san say ye pese ye boa MPP na 2028 yes aba power ninti no enema bebre wo ho a menka na emom se me ba ye yidi a I will be the first a friend say club chairman to say moro no kra bia metimi de na ba no aba be coach aye kotoko yes made the international coach and I'm the no ba se me duru so anti na meka se me de sheshe na gagai o dia say na made the players akesia enso so a omo bobo te say Real Madrid mo any Man U mo Man City mo any Arsenal mo any Chelsea mo no so no ye di bi so beba aba befra now
the ugly for top players $4 million.
This is what we
3 million euros.
Sikana nya kokra na wo Ghana na wo the money nya ho na wo aya ha na wo aya Ghana ane wo. What you say? And to play a beer or buy a beer or buy a year. If you are member at Tremuni or the Bruchel Crow, need be sad. Oh, and if you remember Casa Memo Matrim, Casa Memo Matremu, and Bruchel Crow, Yabi. Yes.
Chairman's what a guy is some
Patapana Sika, and the Sika so come. I used some come. Na my friend. Oh, Charlie. Hi, Mister Gigi, where I make a wassail. A Bessie. Wow, Mister Gigi, Macano Wontumi. Busy a Bessie. Oh, Coffee. Mister, your best sum you radia Santima. Was it the Biera Casse? Ni bibia no korokona da bia se e ma no tipaye but ska bia ho bibia o pompirum so die bi otie bia tie no say me a businessman also obia na ba otie say normally no odi animonyam kese na e ba aye yi da sansa kotokono so so aburu individual so nti no se oba na so wanhwe ne ye pa wo kwa wanhwe ne ya na odi anugu ase ekọ. What you say, Abrebia, and the answer, Mebasa Mebabegiano. What you say, I will do a lot of research and I will make sure, say, may baby the animonyam and beba, may consume the animonyam and beko. Hey, a bit more food say, be a chairman, canas aqua. Oh, me say, said the Alomas, a de Patapani, I some a board donor tram hono. Missy Patapani, I is some nabbing and Missy Bokotoko, and the Asum Yura, and Nicotoko, and form over the whole Ghana. Wow. Wow. Oh, yeah, can't say there. Bush of Patapu, maybe I will be out of Sabra. Bush of Williams, I'm planning to Sabra. Beer will be out Sabra. And that's it. I say, Mamma, my play a beer of Mopes Mubuni Dibia. Now, me crowd the Cadia Bay, me fepa and say, Coronado, Mercy. Neymar, Vinicius Junior, more Baba retire. Near do Munina, no Abbas and Tokotoko. What you say? Someone was old Jai Bono, Baby Jam season. Yes. Nama Kwakumo Muska. Say, Omudi Omumbra, no Munye. Because said there of fans are across the world, across the globe. Any passion show more any idea. Ronaldo, Sabi, Oko, yes, Saudi Arabia. And yes, Wakakoya, Branty, Bia, Abia, or dear Muja, Munubi, you know, Edin one who did, Edina who did. Yeah. And it's a wood, Sanko, 4 way the buyer yipa. You see, we will give a Santa Kotoko, you be given hope. Now, Santa Kotoko, Omunya hope, pa, Accra has of folk, Subinia hope. So I will inject all those me as Santokotoko chairman, but I will help Accra House of Folk also to rise to the standard.
Whoa.
Yes, because Sir Kotoko and the house. Sorry, and a Ghana football. And so sorry. Say, yeah, sir, 2 teams see to me sorry pa Ghana Blaster. You bet my Joe Cup. That is the basis.
Chairman,
and the foundation
Obi say, Chairman, you can't pay them all.
Oh,
so
one more talk football no. What's it? One more talk. You know football or top football teams in any idea no. Omunye players so. But the people who play are the woman. They are workers. We pay them. It's a business people. And Mr. Person was there. Said doctor be free Ghana. Now call you car on your doctor.
Doctor.
So accountant be free Ghana. No call you car on your accountant.
Yes.
Nessa billionaire be free Ghana has say no call you car on your billionaire. So why I cannot pay? I don't know when you're fana. Now someone say 5.
Say it's can.
Najidie uti ewo sikana. Don't worry, yeah, the baba. Adia, Abama, yeah, bet me, yeah, I'm obi aya yibia no kwakuma tu yam. Me see ya de patapa ayesam she ani ayesam ni sika. Ota chinchina twan. Ya de beje kokakwa boso emre bi ebe ya dim.
Oh, kapo brother. Eh, chairman, what's up?
Can katachi na be fam. Ana katachi na be fam.
Chairman, we news go. What's this Breno Sua? Some say they are that be.
Yes.
See Jesus catching him and say me Breno so ye. Breno say ne Breno say.
Breno so
boko fie ko no.
And the person sumo MPP. Ye me Western Diamond TV wo Takrade.
Yes.
Any Wontumi TV wo Takrade. Yaya advert wo hoda.
David.
Yaya advert da. Ye me Billionaires TV. I wo Western North. Any Wontumi radio or Western North. Yaya advert da. Ye me Northern Go TV. Any Northern Wontumi TV or Northern region. Yaya advert da. Ye ni Billionaire TV. Any Wontumi radio. Ye ni Wontumi TV ni this one is for professionals.
Don't try a match. Say your boy na fe Black Star players no call it all Ghanaians say do I am fair support and metal machina Ghana ne Chad never cause Accra Sports Stadium and no Antoine Semenyo so catch Ghana for Kayen say nyame adom 21st in do I am a na yen support na yen win game ni Antoine Semenyo no start Ghanaian clubs no guso mo boabo mo na on the 6th of March eduwa baby and do I na bronya party mo because this match there no and almost celebrate okromo na omo a game no baby any go stars boy international friendly game omo any Salitas FC from Burkina Faso and a day boy ni nyame adomo china 6 match and a baso na sa game no and obe day pa china there baby any birthday na o share outline program outline na and 10 a.m. and pay and a captains and a free coaches no omo equire press conference and no pay omo aye we nyame adomo china pray match we a technical meeting no because so and also 10 a.m. and pa and omo ebe pray match na afinuama ye kama curtain raiser no nyame adomo about 12 p.m. and all and baby any old players association omo ni Kumawood Stars at the bebo any 12 and sana 3 p.m. big game no and so abaso ntiwe Go Stars international friendly game omo ebono and they do some the amount of club license and na league no ye bo omo say emra omo de ba ye say di go akwama nsana yetimi abo league game our league centers no womo so omo dia but decision no for inspection of match venues omo enya dia ba say Dr. Chai Sports Complex omo approve Dr. Chai says all 3 category matches ni nyina no ye betimi abo ho enti eno approved dance park baby ani omo approve in century omo approve Pando Oma approve TNA and so ma approve na ore list no so a obewu ebi o a woman say a conditional approval into omasako na omasako hwe biem eno you can say tuba astroturf no on the 9th omekwa akosako say bibia tutoma enti stadium na ho ni nyina no ebi o ho a a conditional approval no dia momo na kotoko ne has dia no na yebese hwe baba yara ne akraspo anase lego na ho na has ewo ana kotoko baba yara exposed o say kotoko fo no hwe say nyame adom o me fix save zone no before match no ebeba so into o mesa ba biem no ma be check no enti saa ne save zone ho ne de o hia ye pa o mo nko ye ho adwuma
o mo nye de ankasa
o say nye standard
baby abas no be my boys no ko
ti o mo nhwe na o mo nye ho adwuma ansa na match na duru so Sunday to ma sa behwe ti enu ye nkra o mo de ama kotoko na ti unim say enra kotoko management ni supporters ni shy na o mo shy no komodidie no ebi fa pole yi no ene said the pole nso ensem ni sikoye court wonsem ni na lawyer safoduku ebrufi anopa na de wonsem by yensen kombiem nemom lawyer de be ma yetie eye on ven no baba yara sports stadium na club license for ne say ebe de no so enye den we nya asem bia edu ba bia nso ye de yenhye ebre efe no efe for ne say ebe den ene yeso mo nso de o mo de aba we no so be din to omo hwe na omo mmie kwam na kotoko entimi so baba yara sports stadium
ya omo na kasa kotoko kwa omo ya honne na jeri ne pe ana sabla ye mo ni e bleti ana ho to ni fu fa ya sabla ti de mo ya kuma de ye se omo ya pa se de ye ka se an ka ko ni no omo ye story CCTV cameras awo center ya je be ka se facilities ni be and as a problem obo to me I say obo to say say so this to me this of company abo bi say omo da and as a phone no am to me say say na mo kan e magazine no abeli be ye ndi ya say e ko ma di say ni ba be la ko mo ba la ne yo say ma di ko so e ni ma di ya na ye bi try abra e di to me so mo me mo ma ba mo mo di and say every part of Sierra, the red user in the cities. The whole boy match. If the other match is very outstanding, any every match. Maybe the Salome call any multimedia meeting and I was. We now want it.
Kotoko nyame adomo chena ana Ghana fo nyina no yewe se na na pole yi no ebeba so ewo baba Iraq Sports Stadium Heroes Park o na die wo me say enra ana say kotoko mpanifo no ana fi circles no more donate edeboa na we circle 106 ewo Techima Bono East wo mu so fancy enra o mo de bayre eba be boy say o mo de support ayi no na management no so mfado o mo wo a mo ede ba no say ye ka Techima dia na ye bayre enti o mo de o mo betimi ede aba enti o mo omo de enso aba fefefa ye de won samede bantiwe kakra efro no ma de ba ntie se de fancy ekwama nya bie match day 20 week 23 eno ebeba so weekend yi ye bebo has of vote ni young apostles any Legon cities on Sunday eno enso ebeba so every phone communicative we ntie de yenim say after echena no Saturday Sunday Ghana League ebeto as fancy and fancy na be for
me da say wo fa no so a enche beba no so nemo Mike ma membra ho ma yenhwem kakra na owura no so emra ho no koroko no wadi a kira chepa
a little explanation on the club licensing bit.
Okay.
So mo the decision ba and yes a final until it is no open for deliberations and engagement. Club licensing has always been an initiative where eye nkitahudie ana body no ene clubs no enya sene be ya omo kyerɛkyerɛ na omo atenetene kwan a mo mfa mo nneɛma emfa so sene be ya ebe meet standards a yɛhwehwɛ na yetimi edi adwumadie sene yɛsɛ ene sene yɛfata. So in this vein, what happened was that last week in Imuno ana inspector no mamenya back because any back inspector ne buy tamani ye yesuzo no. So baba yara ne wo report all that o hwe sa report ne so na o de ye ehun asiesie. The truth is that the safe zone at the baba yara CAF has an issue with it. It does not meet the modern demands, the requirements no the was say nen satisfy and no Crest Stadium near Siache. It has not faced or encountered any major redesigning exercise.
Me bo Mike on say Obia babaya happen, but if you can save zone, no can who me da sepa.
Save zone ye biaya se team bas no eba rem ne yatum e was say ye enclosed ye miemu nto because it is not open to the public.
Okay.
Enti team bas ni be rem na players ni officials or more bas ni mo mesiko. Se dignitary bi na penyi nimpom bi eba abehwe game say be a president we are ye de ono so ba safe zone sani ebe ya ye de ni wura ho anu wesi na okọ nti ombesi ne ewo petem kan ni imagine wo petem na penyi ne sia nante to avoid the potential of being mobbed see ebe to ahye ne so but that is the occurrence across wo baba yara because bas ne ban nam se safe zone no baby a players ni see a gate down who say police for na omusi na antene nam se so a bas ba kokura ntumi nkọ ho nti e wo so omusi na police for guard omo nti wo say dom na twese e no mo ma fans
tene dey be say dey
yes so I was saying now the architecture of the stadium no if there will be any change to the design the structure now it has to start with the ownership omo eye omo dia a facility ne show monsa. Unfortunately for Ghana bona eye wa hano very few of our clubs have their own facility say park or say stadium and he say obeya nse sabi wo ho a free or no club no it needs to start with the facility owner. Then you can make makeshift arrangement to cater for the Wontumi mungu munyakra oboase so and send your my safe zone then no the mesh and that and ye senior the so there can be a makeshift safe zone similar to the war boas and send your be protected but again club need to mean for ne pen konkoye because ban japade
yes oboase link le omo ye stadium no omo ye ndadada no
yeah
omo dwen kwachi sebi
oh it just met sanity but the perfect way for a safe zone oboase there exactly
because bas no kwa wurama omo timi
nko you're locking the gate down you get it enti sa obeye nsesa bi ewo facility anya wo de aho a te se efiewura landlord and the owner wama kwan anameboa good enti sana kotokwane has modie no akwakoye so deliberations enimeni ya na ye ball league no match na daben ye bon daben this weekend korokobe bokwesiada enimeni ya no ontimi nkofan kantan time besi wo ontimi mungum so the deliberations will have to be and the near in the absence of that, a permanent structure or a makeshift, what do? Then we can cordon off the area. Say there was a crime BC near the Aomaicha where so you bet me the barricades, then we have enough security presence there. Send your bay the distance will be good enough, maybe 50 meters. Into your bus in the bar, there is a 50 meters buffer. Obi won chen kra ontimi mbembas ne mpo no abesom ne ya trem wo say baba yara entrance ne car park na U10 bisa enti e block one side na the other side no aye motorable for cars or mobile ne omoko na the other ne de aye for the buses na enough distance and be obi nrem emma me yo me padi ana me nipa senior beya the policemen will guard that area I barricade no metimi so to me I am very optimistic and positive say no matter what has happened the Modia Asante Koroko on Sunday will play at the Babaya Stadium come on to you
new Bram Kakra memra of ano because you brand ko
sabi I can you can't based on the fact that your football with me sanitized Terestivoya or the team is and for the tour. And it's what you are telling my wife. You don't soon for the tea, not a camera that form. Or they say, Kuna Swana or camera.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I obey Chica Cram
and bus arrival.
I Chica Cra. Was a Omo Bambas in Ano, Comunyasa Quinano, Cobasino. Yeah, the barricade Nibesibe 50 meters. And Omo Wani now have tax. And the Obo tag now means you are designated and are allowed to be around the way obia no obebe mbase no ne atrem ne ye de kwano ano no
ya onwu de ha de na ma problem no da so exist no you twa had a VIP ticket no so you twafa but obo ase de no u twafa ho no ma sell ya block ba bia u fa very similar but ya block VIP no ba kuma se de no
na make us mo ye obo ase stadium say nyen na ne stadium no but omo say that be
yes omo partition no ho uhunu VIP kuma se ne baba ya very similar ba bia fa ko VIP no e chire baby a bass ne ba na hwa na afa ko VIP ba bo ase de ne ya di market VIP de no baby abefa le kuma se de ne de unya to VIP ticket you have free access to bass no ne ahai wa to VIP ticket bia utumi ne nam ha eno na mra no se mra no e kaseti ya no but yo kuma ye kan nyina chi no madwene kire me say clubs no so a major role to play a major role to play. So clubs no ekasamu play role bia na measures we na ba measures we na ba no mu jama measures no kwa adwuma yaw measures no kwa in its existence to me fight against hooliganism. The clubs na a hosted teams na say other away clubs no they also have other part to play. So man play that role no yaw emra na yehye said there it has to be enforced by somebody. The clubs na able of you know omo ne se omo hwema some new measures safety measures say ni nyina no mo ne hwema ne bam me say bro no we know say empany for no to niema come next weekend yeah we ni bia ye Ghana Premier League say ye nya niema a change we game no mu ayaw we will come back to square zero. Go Stars ebe bo a friendly match baako na ye international friendly game nti before me jaw brena ma no yaw ma men ka sa game no asem kakra who say ye two clubs ekwa Africa no me kan so atre na Samatex omo ntimi akobọ mo modern said their dreams ene me de ma ekobọ mo modern no na nsan say has for ne kotokwa ankwa Africa no ye nya Ghanaian clubs de ekọ until some me de ma ne dreams ebowura mu na anu ya e my another mileage in fact in so atre ma ne Samatex ankwa ye kese talking about a friendly match in this weight you know Osha Salitas the last time to see us to remind me say Ash Gold Air Africa mo far from Burkina no na Salitas and no mo kwakobo so Salitas I walk back as a big club now Go Stars friendly no more bono o check Go Stars statistics performance omo attitude this season ya kwa me say Go Stars na konya FA Cup no na say league no obeje na FA Cup no wodi afrimu a Trump divise ene yi no ene afrimu on penalties ena kakra aka league no na Go Stars edaso league ne de kotokonyo obeje has a fokunyo obeje media manyo obeje and I can also say even Samatex in nations mo kra no nations preparation one year after so free FA Cup no no so nyo obeje and Go Stars sunya league no obeje so going up against Salitas a international friendly no nyame ad much na wo bibia ni mpata bo hono ba bia yaw for ni kota bibia ni dance park na bo ni akonhoma na edru 6 match na wonko bibia ni da na se wo okrom no wadi 25th wadi 26th da e wo okrom a sa 25th na 26th no ni 6 match equivalent and bibia ni for mudi no so nyambo a chira friendly game ni ba so bibia ni man ni nyina na otwe dom mahodo omoba so metima ba be support club no it's a big game omo dey prepare more ahead of Premier League no everything no and so yenko support mo ya
wo fa na ho ye de
oh nyanko pada
o fa no so de mini pa o
sa
o fa no ye mini papa
you tin ezeja
o fa no ye mini papa
ene ani ahwibomu
o fa no o fa na yensa mo akwa ba biem na menim se nyame ya no be chana ye kata enua be ma pola chikrakra ya rehosem ya rehosem
ye nyina ni tua to rencham a eto ye ni ya didi ho abubu ni atepoisa abedru se enedai na ye be kwa akofa ye nua nyina yedi no ayabesiesie no ho na yedi na tumpam na ochina nyankopon ebie kwan ma ye ne a yama adofo nso abehwe ne ni echi kakra na yakopɛ no kra bewo ni krum ye kukum ya nyame pa enam so ye dihie ntino ya yesie na dihie esie na ochano ya de niema mebre gugu akwam sebe ye bebo aminu mienu nyina ya tiefo ene awefo nyina se be sre wo mo ekuta imfidia ye di twetwa mfoniri no ya ye ya adwene se ye sre wo mo a ochina ye de da amuna
yɛmpɛ sɛ obiara bɛba bɛtwa bie sɛ wobɛkuta fidie biara sɛ wode twa yɛ nnuana mu no ɛneɛ yɛwɔ apolisifoɔ yɛwɔ asogyafoɔ yɛneɛ nyɛ yɛayie yɛhia sɛ obiara bɛba hɔ abɛtwa saa adeɛ no bi woyɛ asoɔden na wodeɛ wofa mmara no kuta wo nsɛm na wobɛtwa a yɛwɔ mmarafoɔ no a wɔ stadium hɔ a wɔm so do ɛbɛkyerɛ wo sɛnea mmara no siteɛ yɛ a wɔmfa no ahongoro nso na yɛbɛsrɛ nso sɛ obiara woba ne wakɔmpɔto ho yɛmpɛ didi awerɛwosɛm nneɛma asie no ɛnya de pa sɛ yɛkɔdidi agorɔ wɔ hɔ ɛna yɛfa kwanya so asrɛ na yɛasrɛ obi a wɔba ho biara sɛ nipa biara wɔwɔ wiase mu ha biara no Ghana ha Kumasi ha baabiara no wɔ ho kwae sɛ wɔba yie no ase bie yɛsrɛ obiara mfa mmara nhyɛ ne nsɛm na ɛnkɔba sɛ wobɛhunu obi osuo yɛ nsuo atrɛni enti wokɔtene wo nsa wɔ no so yɛsrɛ mo papapapapapa awerɛtoɔ he ɛwɔ yɛ nsɛm ɛni yɛ hɔ enti hwɛ na obiara mfa mmara nhyɛ ne nsɛm because sesei no pɛmpɛnsoɔ no a mpanimfoɔ yɛpem akoduro no yɛmpɛ sɛ obiara de mmara bɛhyɛ ne nsɛm yɛkyew saa nneɛma no ho a wo nkwa na abɛkɔ ɛbaa sɛ nso atrɛfoɔ nipa bi ɛboayɛ na wɔn de nipa bɔnesɛm ne awudie wɔ mu tirim ti wɔn mu edi yɛ nea yɛwuo no ɛbaa sɛ nipa bi a yɛyɛ susu sɛ yɛdwene sɛ wɔn boa ɛma obi na ɛbɛwɔ ne sika nsa nkorɔfoɔ no yɛsɔre yɛkɔ kɔɔto no obiara ni wɔn akyi obiara ma bi ɛba sɛ a ɛyɛ wo nko a ne aban ɛna ɛbɛka enti ɛbɛsrɛ wowɔ kurom a anaa wofiri baabi na woba a wo nso bɛhwɛ wo ho yie na wankɔka sɛ woemini no nso atrɛ anaa wɔyɛ nso atrɛ ne nti no wokɔprɛ no mesrɛ mo ɛndeɛ moma bi nsi ɛwɔ yie no ase yɛmpɛ bi nso atie na yɛnkora yɛ nnua no na yɛnkora n'akyi korakora ɛda ɔkyena na ɔkyena nso yɛ ase ne ana mmɔka no ɛnya deɛ Friday yɛbɛtena ase biem yɛyɛ biribiara ɔkyena yɛawɔ no na yɛkata yɛ no akyi korakora na moba nso a obiara moa ne ho moba a momɛbɔ nsoa ɛsɛ wontumi fo yɛnte mo nka ho yɛnte mo nka yɛnya ɔyerepafoɔ nnora wɔn de sika ne nneɛma a wɔn abɛdonate ama yɛ no nya asɛm ketewa enti mo nkeka mo ho mo mfrɛ mo manager mo panini na on keka no ho ntɛntɛntɛntɛm ɔkyerɛ yɛ tigate hɔ ne yɛkyerɛkyerɛ ɛnya deɛ ɛsɛ yɛde bɛyɛ afɛdi agorɔ koraa wontumi nso deɛ Kumasi a sɛ mo a mo nim radio akɛsefoɔ no a mowɔ kurom ha no mo anya number 1 and be number 2 enu nti no mo ba nso amomra no mama mu
chairman de okaso aye China ni paste
chairman o pastor aka kire Nyankopon ana aka kire mframa
du ka chairman
enti mo kanje mo bene wa no on contentam na on koboso na yeji radio phone de enura ya ka kire ni papi yeji obia yeji obia se ne ba mo ba yense mo be fa no kwa mo fa no kwa kra edu ba bi a mo saaje mo payu ni nyina yeso yeji ahyimu wochina mo mo ho na wante ne se ball no so ewie ye no sa na ball no so no ye be kan ho asem ball no de ye nya ye ni nwie ya ye course na mo safety protocols na o mo de aba no ena ye be sre ye nkrofo kwan ye be fa so a ye be di nchicheye no so na efefo no edu ba bi atsabie son se bi buru ohu o mo agin mo di safety protocols ni niam pii aba say team no kra no e woni hotel ya ye mamo signal na police ana security enkofa wo mo every ni hotel mo na mo be guard team bus na dia be wura stadium ho say team security kra enkoba no hu bi mo police fo ya ne betwa bus no ho ahia ko se players ni nyina ebe wura dressing room na fe de ye de biem ko si se monsan ko ye security zone se de ndie zo emai kromu ha bi wei kromu ha mo kan so obo ase ebi di be bia o kromu ha even we Champions League boy anwumra mo de Montreal TV ho mo twa brofo no kra brofo no ayeso mo ya brofo no just a barricade bi na edu ba bi a esisi wo na police for security won't say perfect no mo esisi ako da bi o mo tell from pass ma yi hu
of at say ono de ne de eno police for nkwenkwe 1900 o
na ya ni
process betimi 1900
David obi anzo nkone ne so ne na yi say ase wa hwe ne so no anwene ne bu Ghana has a kotoko ne baba ya sports stadium akra no tembiano na yakra mi team bi da say team bi ya tag team bi players ne basimpo mi team bi kra che ensi nya de esi ene ma yakeka nyina ye supporters no banbo ene na yi a se ne na mi ne yi chemu ai ya de barricade sisi na police for jeja if you are police for be at least 30 now to 50 krana. It is a day about me. BBNC, what will be the dressing room? Come on, near here any young supporters, no, yet champion near and it's any can say, Baba Yarano, yet the green stance now. I'm waiting. Say away supporters, who back a Yibiani Timbia Bebiano, one won't crop for Mobile green stance. Moko tena na ja ho nyamu pebia mo betimi aye mo bebo mo nyomo mo ajeje atinya ye bibia
say awaiting bia ban
awaiting bia ebeko green stance and as a base kotokofo no ye ma center line restaurants wo ebufa so na ese ebiko green stance wa stay no ekwada wa ye beko na emom aprosifo ebe make sure say wo mo di market ya on be the lie wo mo be sanso sa free asewa kopem soro na ye lie approach for no and jirejina ho ansana adasa kotokofo smart na ho because any ebe ya bibi ebe free green stance beba ye betimi identify who say ya way for no na ye te bia bototo entutoto eni ade na ye say kra ma wo ko stadium a se say ye be search obia bibia etimi epre nipa ana edi ewo bia no a yebeba ho kwai ama de ewura stadium bim o kwa so okuta bottle water yebe make sure say enye broke na enye broke no nso no yebetu ano na opeso de ko transstance ni mu a watimi de akotena ho stadium o de obetimi de akobet o so de ko transstance ni mu de ekwani Yaman Fabi Bia yet to say such a TB na brogwa and don't see a man quite man fan for transstance. And to be Bia what to a bay ye and I to be proud will be a dear wood ye stance in the mood ye if you never call la lie. And as say Timbas no bar say a kotokof way near Wokumasi and Cabaret na security for the bus yenim na is a dinner. Na prayer si be obo se ye ni na mo mebri efi na eko security yibia ni wo be ko baas ni ubim etwam aya press for no an be di baas nanim ko si se odi be wura mu abesi ba bia prayers ni si akọ dressing room no wo nyina ya press for na be ye bibia ina parameter ye park no so onso no efi na eko tintontan obia ni wo kwan se owura o so ye kotoko supporter so ye security so ye management so ye den so ye den obia ni wo kwan se okọ park no so enu ati satan na enumu no ekwan na ye fa so wura mu ko dressing room no enu so obia ni wo kwan se okọ ena dressing room so obia ni kwan se owura mu ho Babia prosifo no an be jejan ho aye bibia
mo communicate a kire
anu anam gusu aye
okay
ye gusu aye kan entimun channel so wa ye be hu ai se o de mrade shon sam na ko bas no a eno no e o fine a ye de be charge kotoko na obi be na adwen se we kotoko ni ndi enye ono na fan no beba no ho be ko agensi kotoko no na beba nse wo ko ne achu ne fan kotoko ka hu se on fa ahuni ye be mu ade wa ma police we ya so den ko park no so wo so ye kotokoni na ye hwan ya bete kotoko be ye te ye ne a enye wadwen say wo ko park no so fa ho adi ye do be ma police.
That's right.
Ho na o nyeze wo kwa ba na ye mo afiri wansa ya boa ye ho no ani amo ne de wa ma police for no wo hwa no mo de wo ko ye ni wasem ho ye nko asem ho ye nya de wo ma police for no a people se central ne de wa kɔhye sa square ne de wa kɔhye enya de se de okura kɔtra stadium police station ho ama ho ato
straight ye do police station
ye do ko station ho no akɔta waji wa home ne fan bi e wo ho ene ayi bi se de bɔ wo ne ye de abɔ enti amanfo nhye no nsoma ye se sa enhyehyɛ ne omo de aba no mu bedi so ama ye titu kotoko supporters saa so na ye kwa we a awe ye kwa we so a saa home team no nso ebe ma ye baabi a ye betena ehwa so ne nyina ebe boa ya no a ye betena baabi a omo se nkotena no me nkɔ hɔ wokɔ hɔ asna semsi a eye wonkwa wasem sani American bia na ha me ka ha die na awe team no obi de chinchina ayi no opɛ VIP anase opɛ ebi a center line be oya we eno emransi ho kwan obetimi akɔ utua usika obetimi de akɔtra VIP ana center line bet ne wo mu no se wo kɔtra ho no atoa no nareka wakɔ anu atum kwagyeje akyinyi hunu enko kansam a yenka enti basa ye hu se wakɔtra se bia VIP ana center line na wo ye niema ensonia ɛhɔ no security for no ne namu ombema lie sakwa we wo ye niema ya hwe ye a ede ntokwa beba ana ede yone bi ebesi enu ntino mumeyi ni mfiri ho no ano apolice be you afiri ho enu nti saa so na se yeso ye kwa we na se bia ba bi om de be maye no se ompe na so be ko VIP a yensi ho kwa obeko na kwa no akwa no atumgi eho no yenkoje atinyi yenko kansam koyo ho ayisem bia eho no bibi to ho a wonyaje fo ho 90 bia ne yebe make sure say baabi a se wotena no de obeko akotena one town na akotena baabi na ye niema ensem fata ene ebe ma prosifo aso ati na ye yiwa afiri ho na de asumdua ba se ne ebe ya ye bebo ball no na obia fa ne hototroto kan ye ofa so e de call stadium no wa fa sa akwa no so ade akofie se ne ebe ya obi ne ne ire ne ba betimi aba stadium a bibia ento no na oponso a wasane na ire ne ma asa fa sa kwanya no so asa ene na ire ne ma akofie
over
nti enhyehyɛ ya sisi
o vai ser de mo hyehyɛ na no den
ano nya den yetumi a ebe boa ye nyina
ade hia ne sɛ wo so obi adi so supporters say ya we say ye home wo so obi adi so
away for no kra so mo te sɛ kotoko ba na mutimi di nhyehyɛ we so a okra na mbejeska
oh yeah
team ketwa no bebo am mebre because kotoko na ye team a one ne supporters kwa we pa
mate wofa yeda say yedi enkomo kakra bi wi ana yaba beto aso Steven ne meza mo wara so ha adra no so be fa mo ko se ne kofia mo a mabo stones enso eni nkomo ene ahwei na meze so ho ye de
asomo
ada ide na ba
me chewa de anka me show pa
sa
ase e chewa de
me ba so ho ye de
ya do me ho ye
kra o
mempe because I'm not married yet ebi krompa na oye me speaker o friend
okay mate na ewia moy enti botom me ready e koso kofia moy
na kofia mo marble stones ube hu ye kira kwan otakwa bansa na mesha ase ani e twetwe nkomo afa kofia mo marble stones ho no fa number fa o pen na fa o paper phone so na kura so so a sha ase se o darling Number ni 020
020
30
30
62
62
006
006
020
020
306
306
2006
2006
and 0244
0244
27
27
13
13
75
75
0244
0244
271
271
375
375
Kofi Amo Marble Stones ubehu ye wotakwa nanso yedi adwuma fa baabi bia nationwide and yedi adwuma efa de bia meka na makasa wo bogampa because boga na ewa wo se hia ye be hia o takwa hompa ho krampo de wo mpatamu wo krampo de wo ye fofofofo le na ni bibi last week me baya na me kire ade a Marble Stones ye some Marble Stones te senka wasi fie wie na wo paint no wotimi de Marble Stones yi esiesie wo fie ne ho nyina wonni painting bia eni twaka the whole time bia wo behu fie no se fie no eye new na de bia so meka se wo amanone na wo si wo fie wo pe trust person no we design wo fie amawa with Marble Stones a Kofi Amo Marble Stones
wo hu no kra ono abehwa ya
ma kama amount and na face so upese obefa in bog na okokoton na ehia ne se wobefa number na me boy no ye be sort out kama last week na nkrofo bi mo efre ye kan say omo pese omo hu CD si package no Kofi Amo Marble Stones say ye come Marble Stones ne cry abo de sen ye si package ni si fa because omo hwe pictures na wo social ye de tutututu afidie ne so a hu say sen ye si package no say obi e hwe me e wo TV ne so a say any ye si package na si fa
okay so Kia ba kun we rhino
yes
awe na ekese pa no rhino no ati say wo tobia say no mo be de adro na Oma chichiri bibia kama te bi nyim free
tokwam ye wie so ya chichiri ne kama otimi hu se aha eye site ya package ade na amani pa na wode akọ aha enti we nya se bia wo ye wo pese ye deliver ma na wo yem hyehyɛ so ade na ma ne ehia ne se obefra ye number no 020 30
30
62
62
006
006
020
020
30
30 62
006
006
0244
0244
271
271
375
375
0244
0244
271
271
375
375
enti wo frɛ Kofi Amo Marble Stones a won wa boy ya Shadrack de to so CCA Shadrack se ode sa to so asabo on sa boy ya fe wo hwɛ asɛ violet kakra wom brown kakra wom ti sa abuo se bi ya pie design o kitchen and na say wo fie no wall baby kwa on say very attractive and very nice when you say bi de bi 2 years bi na ko painti competi fie bi na say wo per renovation sempo de bi me kam see efie no wo si awie na wo pese renovate efie no timi wo sa ya tete kwa ye renovate ma wa Marble Stones ye betimi ye renovate fie ni nyina ma wo and a video as well na Shadrack e show ni sisi Maybe I make us a compound house. Oh, come share if you know, come, warn you know, no, you know. One says throw crown, what the BIA. One says throw the any tron, crumple saying one and what dear. And it's so person what did CSC kitchen will be ya. Kofi Amo Marble Stones dear air correct.
I from what
the from when you also be called ports in a see one. And so who you'll be a unti MCC, you know, when you make an obet me up on Facebook, Wontumi TV. Facebook ubetimi ehu ade kra make onso waya ade ne kama and see this is not a matter of it being see ane china komekwa ko penti anasa 40 bi aba ho yanka se befa abefo kwan so aye be ye ade ne tron mama na make case so dua say wanka sa what you school and na we bie wadwuma na wo pese wo secure wo properties very well Kofi Amo Marble Stones enko baby e ma yembu who ye delivery betimi asend this kakra na obi ebu by Kofi Amo Marble Stones na djuma awoye no de bia ya kroji and people customers testify to it sesa wo de wo how nyina bedan ye for Marble Stones wa we are always qualified. Say you bet me abuaw. It's number ya me ba be boni CCA. 020
020
30 62 006
006
020 30 62 006 and now 0244 271 375 0244 271 375 Wasi ufie wie fie ne wonsuom ebi asase no utwia kansa na ko hu asase ni dansuom wasi fie na wie efie no wusi yensuo hyase eto ya na afoforo eba so kofi ama Bible stores no a designer from a one form the crump now the only scassa de be design is running in a form and boama a fie no warning to me who a bibia beje marble stones never gi ade na kama si honum afa so mo amusa wonsuo yi mu ana sense you top sense you sha se ta apoto bibre die funsane Wutimi unsa odi bibia ba ya betimi de nsu nyina ya so still
fisa apoto bibro on be him handkerchief
on be nyamanfo nanso se wo marble stones now design ufia bibia ya okay de bia me recommend ma public places because de bia wuntimi nyi sika enkasa wo de ba be renovate bibi afi bia pese o penti fi afi bia o pese bibia sai wo ho nti wo ye but so with the marble stones a design properties are eya afi bo ade enya dia 20 years later oba be yese wo ba be say na so oba be bibi nothing like that. I very very good. That is marble stones. It is a wo pe bia to a kofi amo marble stones and I was so wo han wo how enyina edan afi so na make case so biem wo swimming pool as I say bibia was so money looking luxury and it's a why you swimming pool we na pese di be designing e hone ma wo and also so ye wo honum ema afei so why a statue esi wo fie statue no o pese ye de marble stones ni bi siesie ma o de ntia make us ane say wo betimi aye statue esi wo 5 years later na statue utimi say cement na mani bubububu na afei we hu sa iron rods ni nyina say wom but with Kofi Amo marble stones these stones that we are talking about no who use you are very secured with it because embubu bibia you okay and nunti na de bia ye kase Kofi Amo marble stones die wo de wo how ebedan ye efa wo fie hu asiesie say ye mfa marble stones ensiesie fie ne maw ana say one kasa opese utu bi koton dia de bia ye kase exceptional work and na wo benya adwuma ehote problem bia ni ho wa fam sika di de bia so ye deliveries are very very right on point and konkoye say wo kache say wo central region na ye de niam na ebrewa o say Debbie and your deliveries are on point and I'm media kosi ha faka bi beto so nothing like that ne hia ne sa obeko so Africa fi amo marble stones 020 30 62 006 006 306 2006 NTN number no so ye 0244 271 375 0244 271 375 Debia me kase Kofi Amo marble stones exceptional work you will get.
Okay, well yada say Mrs. Nyame Adman next week Beshia. Steve, Mamra hoy. I na
me share baby fancy.
Me asem kan years wa mo so won share baby a. Asem be busa kwa me misa me say na wo. Wo so me share baby a.
Wasem dey straightforward anka.
Na some ma o te say me kan hwe.
Mannerism number.
Okay.
Enye isa. You see our league, you know, it has a long way to go. That said, the reason Emma FNT me use Babayara and Twaso Armor Blaster matches, the same reason, you know, still exists. And me feel say other venues I am an approval no UTBS Shadrack my video be with a Takwa video be is it fancy on say 2 days ago me can say and I'm on person to know at the ever call a lengthy unrest and that problem na a day but says Shadrack benya video na say bas ni be see a safety zone baby ababa
so we now can
yes now we a Ghana Premier League gamer Kotokoko boy against Mediama and check I think a month or so ago now we at Takwa Stadium no Shadrack Beko chair players no team official no bas ni we a street at that stadium nechi
I was say bas
I was say bas ni jina my players ni see
na say bas no gate no so that right side
that right side
I say that left the I'll see akwan na no room
but say opa approve ani ahwe safety ni dia I was say bas ni timi ra ha say eko park mu musiko but I want to see ti abonte na look at Kotoko players it created confusion we are why as all official na heckling on that day was terrible until this is Takwana ya proving it say it was Runo Takwana but Baba Yara Stadium there's no point at no point ana awaiting muba obi heckle no say me ma insi oh the venue ni nya Kotoko dia on timi nkofa breacher for the emu ha nwunyezi nya Kotoko dia into sometimes no I was say ma ade ni di kan than ye nyina ye clamor for safety. That is the way to go. But then there's any boss say. So maybe our government property. You need approval of government or my budget say reconstruction architects now by how you say. It's the reason I carve into me more. But who GF energy to mu say stadium no money authority over stadium until the carve work and mun to me yet government say yeah. Why then do you subject the club or don't you see the same venue to that? It doesn't sit well. It is a Takwa ni amano approval. Wabra 2 times I go nyina no bass into me rem. Omo ankasa bass no crane rem da. Omo so players ni si no maba ananti aba. Safety no way. Car si twam. Car bi atwam bi abetima fairly break. Eya wabese obi property anase wabo obi. It is a old dey sad na yastic ahwensema. I think say enjoy that said ye movie ahead no. We should get these things in place. And Baba Yara de nebeti me aye. Send Mr. Anoaken. Mo bia me barricades no. E ho no kra so mu NSNT mebu bie gate nim kakra. 2 buses ne betimi akọ park baby a place ne fawura ho. Betimi nya apark ho. Anase baby a ya na nkrofo ko bompai. E ho no nyina ye areas a ye betimi there but the portion no mo fa many age. Say has and so the flyer about say or bowl go because baby has buses in Kojina no police for bed 12 o'clock imagine or bus and a problem biamba.
Whoa, Mate, me that say, Meza, ye brena bio, me babe ye, me coat. I me say mama for bed to a coat.
Oh, Jana Bubo coat.
Mama Bubo coat no so. Bed to a coat, a year 2 of fear. You treto. Oh, shine so. Shadrack can bed to a year
8 horse.
Okay.
And about 85 horse.
Yes, 8 horse no channel be 100 million what the 800 million to the 10,000 Ghana no what the 80,000 year to me ko twa 80,000 me ko twa 10,000
go and try
me
la trala di
before amorim who be advice so on yema ho
and you guys all tread cautious to go try 10 times be at 15 or 10 the problem our first code 181 A1 A41
A41
181 A1 A41 and 181 A1 91F that's when F 19 181 A1 91F okay mamenya birthdays no quick yaba be fa course no yaba be fa course mo hwe me lines no osoro mame na me hooki wa ha dem di hooki e one button anti omo peke lines ni etu ho nti na me fa ba ku wi Jesus me twa so kakra na ma fa ba ko but birthdays mame mo bobo so quick the edi kana
Happy birthday to Mustafa Zaza, KN West football team captain. I know Mustafa Zaza. Yemwe show a year awodapa. Happy birthday to Sister Joa Konedu. And your birthday baby will be ano. Nyaminton Supangu birthday and sona omani omanya fine. Happy birthday to Nanama aka Queenie Brainy. Buakwa where Capori Supremo and the OP. And I say Omo we say Queenie Brainy. Aye awodapa. Yes, I'm saying your birthday to Accra Queenie. Baby will be from Kapu and openness one more show. Happy birthday. And also going out to Esther Dronyako Juke where Pastor K. Pastor K say or show ya that say Naso ni in-law and T Awadapa Wodia mommy. Happy birthday to Amwakwa Florence. Or bad time say Amwakwa Florence. Young show. Ayawadapana Yankanto Senior Mentons Pengu. Your birthday so and Emma. Happy birthday to Laurentia Dumako. KN West from our former Estani Dunga. And the evangelist Lord Kenya. Master Banono. Laurentia Dumako KN West. And then our Dama and Papa say your show a year Awadapa. I feel to Andrews also. Asset Dunkwa on a friend Andrews also asset and Ewa Wada on asset happy asset Yamin Shrow and last but not the least to Victoria Asante Yabua from our a parent side international school or Boasin and a boa and I say you show a hour point to course one in a bear penny pay for course no now what my for couple
I mean I do much now. Okay, AC's match any KSTS and armed forces and mighty Japas one more say games in a bus in Tiachino Biamra our mass here in Tiachina. I mean I do my mijinama. We could be a moment. I'm me Bama mass for now. Teacher, almost more high. I say, Benha, and to me family. Oh, family, so yes, I will crowd it. As man, I told boss, I will say, oh, maybe a 6'8" be okay now. Come on, so 0503-211111 0503-611111. Yes, of course. Hello, caller.
Hello, Fancy.
Yes, so Penny, it's you.
Fancy, ready a sugar. You do the Roman here.
Okay.
Fancy, I go for Shan Wabeja for you. I'm more boy to man. And I think so. You're more but a company or back now. I'm more about it. Fancy, you see a football near about. That's a Otoko among Cairo Mochi said, do not say Temuano. Mayan so a DD and Kaya near two. You say, will be a radio, will be a share. Yes, press said you be a more about Kobiano. Your comfort, especially Babayala. But I didn't be a best so Mommy and Fat and one yawn and to tweet you now at an for because hey, Matthias and the Cotocona, or Mummy Legibon, or Mona Satan. If you fancy, ready a foot you or China TV show a year.
See. Well, two guys that say about so Monfa for from Amena, young funny powerful line so now on some brass so bar now 1 mute volume TV set and so I'm a young casa phone him. We so who say Tion TV no so dia new option than Zebia and also a jow. Hello, caller.
Hello, Fancy.
Oh, yeah, it's you.
Fancy, but you're gonna watch it.
I am 21st.
True.
Oh, yeah, I say. Young fair enough, yen some fat ne pafofro and so our line so bana watch a watch more mubusa TV in our infinite Congus watch and be at a mere shots and penfare as of very issue kit to a ba a satellite and all. Hello,
Di Maria.
Oh, you
Bunyamia
dum yet you.
Mammy Boma Basso. Nakupon boy, Chana, ye Neapolino. Yes, and yes, I call you. I could tell you not them now for that. Yes, dear, I tell me down. I'm afraid Dana, I tell me about the one say, car, and Yanni Nico Sam and Catani Super, not the dear Swatra. Yes, sir. Now, and now we are born by Barcelona for no. And no, we are against you, Fancy. Yes, I guess for no. Yes, we have a quack or your more gay. Some making me a lose, Fancy.
Whoa, Oibo, yet I say, Oba, so yɛmfa foforɔ mo peke bi ɛwɔ soro ma me real quick na afei yɛmbra yɛnim nti yɛmfiri ne nko so wɔkyena deɛ m sɛ satellite na bɛba bɛka digital no hɔ monhyɛ no nso hello it's a good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's you. Penny means you why?
Mpacho, because I free media Accra.
Okay.
Fancy area right now we point about so discussions I am on the brain. And then my to analyst Papa UEFA Champions League now. I mean, the discussion is Madrid the Champions League never bomb my home because upon this is the normal from. And then you see Barcelona so way send your man to your mom. My Spanish class and I'm coming that one.
Wow, yen so yeda se oba so ene awai I will show no so you bet me have a few e dey asoso na afei yara play up asore ama aye enjom aba beto aso hello so penny yentio hello lower volume na o TV no so ma nyesa me wo so wadaroma it's you
let me tell Kotoko FA Cup and Pacha Dabele the boy deal.
Moyo bibia we are be draw mo be boy outstanding game why league match before FA Cup.
Okay. Pacho na first poli a channel which is
what are my
no me Saturday to compare point no me let you no me let you kwa na Wontumi the bia na hweta waka de bia me hweta papa because they go be another home to the maximum do pa moye
yɛda ase pii sɛ wofrɛ nso ɛfiri nkran ɛba yɛmfa foforɔ our lines no so yɛbɛtumi afa bɛɛ baako mmienu bi ɛde asɔ so ansa na yɛasɔre nkonnwa so ɛna awie no afei yɛakɔ akɔ reste hello caller
hello
good afternoon
yeah from to the night
nyame adom na nso ani ntie o
nyame adom I'm the must be ka ka ko na what to do na yaba wa ye
oh I bet you what are my sir
I bet you
yeah besa dey ato so amount ya hwe ne ye bi nso awon fa ne ye nso am so Wadaroma
me do sporty na me do sporty
sponsored by Betway Wadaroma
okay yeah what that
okay yemfa 1-2 na yemkwai mama me foforo e wo line so yemfa we hello caller yeah opening into
good afternoon
Joso
good afternoon.
Yeah, Joso.
Thank you, Mr. Because in person, personally, because I know how to contact you. You can number matches one. Yeah, approve. Video for now. No.
I know the between money the club lines is in on be who say on be say anyoma.
Oh, okay.
Yemfa last caller na yempeje mu na yen sorry so ema omomaka DJs and rameto so ene enso every live on the show do chato embra na yen sorry ye call hello caller
hello
yes so penny ye tonka etio
me yawo ye jeni se asante kotoko 19 I'm personal stadium. Tonight, then you got them say, "Kitty, you the Yamamu use to my time of my review." My intimate support for yourself. Then you see me, I did. I was to 18 get here, and some way. Right, then what can
okay, Matia say over.
Sorry, I'm deep chat on say. Ochna. Mode bibia o bia mo ma yem kra ye nua na chi ochran nwie ochran ye sie ye nua no na ye na ye no wie a bibia o bo no hu bia obia patie bia bibia ye ese ye bia no e firi ochran ko no ye be ma tiefo mo aso ate ye mfa bibia nkamomo ye be chirechire mu bibia mu na sese de ne daye ni mo a ese ye hweye ɛyɛ ɔkyena yie no enti mumu ayɛ na ma mo wire mfisi ɔkyena obi abeba baba yara sports stadium na ya kura ye nua na chi kura na nu achi no ball no ho nhyehye bia no na kwan a ya fa ne pese ye bia fa ball na ye bebo no ho nyina no e free ɔkyena kɔ no nso no ye mammo aso nsi wo ho ye be ka ne nyina kyerɛ mu ne a kyerɛkyerɛ mu bibia mo nte ase e wo ho bia no ya to ye bo ase a kyerɛkyerɛ mu me da mo ase
wo fa yenso ye da ase wo fa no ana woten nkan ye sɔre nkonya so ye makwan ama ya ba be ho ndwom nyame ya me chena pole enso aye na beba so ye be wo ho chena ya for fida 6th match enso eno no ye do bibia as mo amohwe mo amotie mo amotwen se satellite ebeba no nyame ya ma bibia be fa be ya mamona eno so aba so